Howdy there, gamers.
Hello.
Hello.
Y'all ready for
Yep.
some good old-fashioned Pathfinder today?
We sure are gonna Pathfinder.
No.
Yippee.
What makes it good on old fashioned?
I don't know.
Yeah, what kind of alcohol are we putting in this to make it old fashioned?
Isn't that whiskey? Oh, it's whiskey and bitters. Oh,
Bit of.
bitters. It's a bit of bitters.
Alrighty. Without further ado, let's get rolling with... Last you saw, your party entered the darkness of the Nightmare Bog in the early morning, wishing to push through to the other side, accompanied by a rat folk by the name of Azulfoff Derby. He promised to guide the group once you reached the other side, but relies on your party's muscle to break through. With a decent night's sleep behind you, you were met with bog striders, which seem to have harnessed the tendril-like tar of the bog to their advantage. Lucille, you shake fresh ooze off of your guisarme as the mound of tar in front of you comes to a halt. You look to the surrounding void, hidden by what looks to you to be inky black fog. How is Lucille currently feeling?
I don't believe there's been a second where Lucille has been enjoying the swamp at all. It's hot, it's sweaty. Everything wants to kill you. And whenever we try to just get a small rest for any kind of random disease, things just pop up and try to kill us some more. She can't wait to get out of this green hellhole.
That sounds about right, and I'm sure the rest of the party sort of mimics that feeling as you all look ahead to what you have to do next to sort of get out of here. With that, we will unpause and we can get started. What would the party like to be doing?
Well, it's about time we jump across, huh?
The two of us with dark vision don't see any enemies up on that path, so I think it's probably safest if we jump here. We might need to place like a torch on the other side for Lucille, though. We don't already have light.
This is immediately after the pass counter, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is immediately
we
after.
should heal, please.
Yeah, I mean I can treat wounds on you then.
Yeah, if we're not able to see far into the darkness, then it stands to reason that we could be ambushed at any point
Fair.
with how fast those things move.
Nature check 13.
Better luck next time.
Ooh.
Damn.
A rough patch job. Sleet isn't quite able to work well with Wolfram's strange body.
Well,
Are we gonna wait an hour for me to be able to try that again, or do we just want to continue forward?
I'd rather not spend an hour in this place.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can drink either to help.
Lucille's gonna take out an unlit torch from her bag, a torch in one hand and a rope in the other.
In encounter actions, there's a
torch is
torch is
lit.
lit checkbox.
There we go.
Oh my god,
Whoa.
it's bright as a quasar.
That is really bright.
The beacons are lit. Condor calls for aid.
Anyway, I'm going to, if you could move out of the way, Wolfram.
Are you gonna jump the long way?
Yeah, so this is like a 15-foot. Yeah, see if I make it or not.
Ooh, 20.
Hooray!
That'll do.
All right. And then Lucille is going to plant the torch here and get ready to hold both ropes, like the rope with both arms. Pretend. Should I just like keep holding the torch? So I just dropped it.
Put it in your mouth. Zora.
Yeah, I mean, if you're, if the torch is lit, like, in the ground next to you, you can just keep it lit.
Okay.
For the sake of
Yeah.
us being able to visually see it.
Yeah.
All right, that's one across. No problems.
So easy.
Do not speak until after we all get across. Bruh.
Would you like to try next?
Yeah, that looks easy enough. So what is this, a long jump? Is that what this is?
A long jump. Yep. Ooh,
even
clean
need it.
jump.
It did matter technically, but not for
Oh.
that jump.
I could have always jumped this way.
Yeah.
Using the aid.
That would be very in line with what Wolfram's done in the past.
What? No, it's always calculated. That's prideful.
All right, Juno or Slate.
And Oswald.
Oh,
I'll have
true.
Oswald go.
Test the waters.
Yeah,
Well, maybe don't.
yeah. Athletic.
Long jump. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Ooh. Oswald was going to fall short.
No, that was mine.
Oh, that was
my
yours. Oh, that was the aid.
Failed.
Okay, never mind.
Failed aid.
It's a long jump. 18, that'll do it.
Oh,
That's all
yippee!
you need. Just need to get across.
Alright, the DM's confirmed. We only need an 18 to get across.
Wow.
aid. Well, you need a 15.
You need a
That's all we
15.
need. Yeah.
That's all we need.
Alrighty, who's next?
Okay, I guess I'll go.
You want to roll your aid, Lucille?
Yippee!
18, that'll do. That's a +1 to the roll.
Hooray!
Ooh.
You do have a hero point.
You could always save the hero point.
You could
though.
also save the hero point.
Yeah, I'll just save it.
if you want
Really?
to if you want to make a fortitude save against the disease, because you're very good at fortitude saves.
You do jump 10
Wait.
feet horizontally.
Wait.
What's up?
Wait. Is this for Juno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, her speed's 30, so it's 15 feet horizontally. Without a check.
It's true.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Or up to
50 to
15
30.
feet horizontally if your speed is at least 30 feet. Yeah. Which means
Oh,
that
okay.
Oswald also insta-made the jump.
Okay, don't
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Juno just makes that.
Oh. Woo!
Now
No
Slate.
check needed.
Alright, Slate.
Yippee!
Get over here. Should I also do an aid check?
If both
Oh shit! Well,
Oh, shoot.
that's the
Need
crit?
it.
The critical success? That's a +2, right? To the roll?
It is a +2.
Yeah.
At the field.
Ooh. See if Slate has the moves.
Show me it.
25.
25!
Oh, easy.
Sheesh!
That's longer than all the others of us.
Yeah, you make it to like you over jump and jump into the rest of your party.
I don't think I have a speed of 20. I don't think I can actually. You can't jump farther than your land speed.
Ah,
Unfortunate. So I make it to there. I think.
if only not
Yeah,
for
if
this.
only.
If not for the size of your legs.
Yeah, tiny little man.
Onward!
All right,
Well,
you've made it to the other side.
I'm gonna put out the torch and then bring back my grease arm.
After the commotion of jumping over, I will say your party doesn't hear any new sort of sounds, and nothing alarming you at the moment. A lovely little walk through the bog. As you get to here,
Yep.
you notice these smaller little creaks of the tar are more in motion than what was on the other parts. Rather than these being divots in the ground, it's more like the tar is moving over the ground actively.
Mm.
It seems to be moving southwest of you guys here, and then stretching over through here and here.
Okay, so it's moving down up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a silver piece that I have because I have no copper pieces, and I'm gonna throw it across the gap, and I want to see if anything happens.
Silver pieces.
Like, does it reach out when something goes over it? Is what I'm looking for.
How are you tossing this silver piece? Like, describe like the height and such that you were throwing it.
Like, Lucille gets somewhat close-ish, and then just like flicks it over the edge, where probably it'll like reach like a little bit over her own height before falling down to the other side.
Okay. I will say with this, you do see, you see it as you like walk closer as well, but also as you toss this coin over, like the tars start to sort of magnetize towards you and the coin. It doesn't move too much, but you do notice it move.
Does she get to reactive strike when it moves up?
What? I would rather not.
Anyone have ideas on how we should proceed past this?
Yeah, can I make a recall knowledge to figure out what the best way to get past this would be?
Well,
I like kick sand
I
or
would
something
I would
over.
imagine it would be making a high leap.
High leap is a DC 30 athletics check, so I think we got this.
Yeah.
Oh.
That jump goes crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, could we put something like over it and just walk across? It's not
Probably.
It's not that far.
Use your Lore Master lore.
Lore Master Lore. So what can this do, and what's the best way to get over it? Get
So-
across it?
Looking at this, it looks very similar to how the slimes looked that you were fighting previously. Your concern is that stepping over this, it will try and strike at you. So anything that would help to not get you hit would help. You think that if you built some sort of bridge over it, like, I don't know, cut down wood or found some other way to help you over, it would, mechanically speaking, count as cover against it to help you not
There's
get
a
hit.
tree right next
This
to us.
Tree.
20 feet
Oh.
tall, something like that.
I don't want to mess with trees in a nightmare
Baby
dog. I'm
ass
gonna be
tree.
real.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just get like some of the dead branch or something. Is it like is there like no leaves at all?
No.
Oh. yeah.
Like, all of the trees around here look pretty dead.
I'm sure we could just get a branch.
Does it seem like we could like bait the whatever this thing is to be less in a certain area and then go over a different one? If it's reacting to stuff.
Possibly.
Also, from Wolfram's roll, do we feel that this is like just do we feel like it is a creature or not, or is it just the tar seems more active?
Is it a hazard or?
Is it a hazard or a creature? It was more if it was gauged.
More than likely a hazard. I don't think in this particular sense it super matters, unless for like certain terminologies, I guess.
Would it be considered an enemy? Is more of what I'm asking.
Oh.
I have the Bane spell scroll, and it gives a -1 penalty to attack rolls as long as they're within the area. So I wasn't sure if this is considered something that would be affected by an AoE negation effect, because it just says enemies in the area.
I would say that would probably work. If I were to sort of stretch the term out, I think that would be could be interesting use. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a 10-foot radius, so I could, stand decently close, and we all just kind of go over the same area. It would give a -1 for the attack roll against us. So
I love letting your team in particular problem solve. I think it's really funny.
Juno just wants to break a branch and walk across. Everyone else doesn't feel the same way.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna go for that, you can start, taking actions to do so.
I'm just a little concerned, is all.
And none of us have an axe, so we definitely can't cut the tree down.
I mean,
I don't want to cut it fully down.
you burn the
just wanted to
shit
get
out of
us-
it until it's.
Do have my bed.
And then what'll it be useful for?
We burn the base of it until it,
Yeah,
easier
fire
to,
just
easier
stays
to,
at the
easier
base.
to, easier to exactly.
This is
Hot
like
things
Easier
do
to-
not
easier to
rise
chop
up
it
in the
down.
air.
Exactly, easier to chop down.
this is like
What?
it's like a dead, sort of like rotting tree. I
It
think
might be-
Juno with like or like anybody with like an athletics check could pull off a reasonably sized branch from this thing, just with like
Okay.
body weight
All
and
right.
muscle.
I just
Yeah, but a
I'm
baby has
taking
brains.
a piece out.
Oh, it's too
I just
late.
didn't know what to roll.
What's a branch gonna do?
You without
Dead
any
anyways.
without any sort of harm to anybody other than the tree, Juno, you are able to pull off one of the branches.
Place it like this way.
Does the tar seem to grab at the branch as it's placed down? Or?
Yeah, it seems to try to like grab it and like reach around it. In fact, if anything, it makes it look a little bit more solid. With just grabbing a branch, I will say that this counts as like lesser cover for you. So it would be another -1 to its hit.
Hooray!
Or I guess +1 AC to you.
Oswald hasn't touched the ooze, right? I forget.
Oswald has
I have.
touched it, but as far as
Okay.
you know, doesn't have ligma.
Oh, okay. Do I have to roll anything to cross it? Oh, because I'm just gonna go.
This is something that effectively it will roll against you.
Okay.
Alrighty, let me.
What a crit. Oh,
23.
well.
Pseudopod.
Hey, guys. Ouch.
As you step across your branch, it reaches out, and you feel the sort of tendrils lick at your ankles. Please take 10 damage.
Oh.
Ah,
Okay.
lick at the
God, that would
ankles.
put me down.
Oh,
Did you actually end up using that scroll, by the way?
No, because it was talking about ripping a branch down instead. So I thought,
Oh,
I
I
did?
Yeah, both are also possible. Like, those are different bonuses.
Those are
and
different
stuff.
bonuses, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's
cover
okay.
is a circumstance and your bane is a status.
I would have just made that hit a 24 instead of a 23, because I did put the modifier in. But not a crit.
God.
Yeah.
Whew. Ouch, though.
One has made it across. Who else would like to do something?
Can I attempt to freeze it and then so it won't move?
Yeah.
Cool, let's do that.
That's an interesting use of your powers. Are you using something like frostbite?
You know,
Yeah, I'll be just holding that, frostbite right over the top of it.
You notice that this ice works exceedingly well as you manage to freeze. Are you freezing like the portion next to the branch for like more solid?
Yeah, just like give a wider area that it can't attack us from as we cross on the branch.
Yeah, you think this works exceedingly well.
okay. While Wolfram is doing that, the seal says, to heck with whether or not swamp spirits will be mad, as she tries to rip off a much larger chunk of the tree
Mhm.
to then place it over there to dam the river, so to speak.
So you place it over here to.
Yeah,
Like-
to like dam it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll say you get a pretty solid chunk. And you notice as you sort of try to lodge it in to the ground that it cuts off some of the flow, and the flow of tendril tar get a little bit less.
Alright. Well, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna go make my way across now.
I'll say with the freezing included, that now counts as full cover. So you get a +2 to your +2 circumstance to your AC from that, and then there's a minus to them from you cutting the flow. Rolled a 22.
That's
10 damage.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You've learned my secret. Started using it
Is
against us.
Does it still look like the frozenness is affecting it?
Yeah.
Or did it? Okay. Cool. I'm gonna cast protection on myself because that's a status bonus, not a circumstance bonus.
Yippee!
I'm then going to to attempt to cross.
15.
Didn't need the status bonus, but
Hey,
Cast it
better
on
safe than
yourself.
sorry.
My AC was
Bruh.
effectively 20 with the cover and the protected stuff. I'll take it.
Well, I'm tired of standing around. I'm going for it.
Rigged rolls, what am I saying?
Damn. Yeah, fuck us, I guess.
And Oswald gets to pay his tax. Oh wait, that would be a
Ow.
20 because I was subtracting
That
2
still
from it,
hits.
but it still hits.
Help me.
5.
Okay. Whew,
Okay.
not the worst.
Upon all of us being safely on the other side, can I look at the group real fast, at specifically Juno, Lucille, and Oswald, to see if, like, and make a medicine check to see if they got, like, if I see the vein thing, that the poison infliction that we saw before is on them from the hits?
Oh, that's right. Actually, thank you for reminding me.
Oh,
no.
The good news is, repeat afflictions of ailments don't do anything if you've already contracted it.
So it's just
Oswald, however, and Lucille, can you both
Yeah,
make me a
yeah.
fortitude save?
Cool.
I don't care.
Don't care.
Yep. So it does look like, yeah, good to know.
Ooh.
You could use your hero point for Oswald if you want to. Or you could just...
Don't care, whatever.
Let me make a note in my...
Uh-oh. Hey,
That's not
Oswald, it's your birthday today. Don't die on me, bud.
Oh great, now everyone truly is infected other than me.
Yeah.
I think I know what kind of roll day I'm having.
It's okay, you're just getting all the bad ones out of the way.
Oh.
Smiles?
okay.
What would your group like to do? The end is in sight.
Nah, we're taking breather.
Yeah, that's the one.
We're taking a breather here. I will say, the end of the bog is right
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah, we could just go.
I don't know how much to trust you. I'm gonna be real.
Uh-oh, do you want to take 10 minutes standing in the nightmare bog, or do you want to leave the nightmare bog? That's the
I'm
question.
I prefer to not move while we are not at maximum HP.
Where will you... Huh? Well...
I'm
Wolfram's jaw
going.
drops as he looks at Lucille
Yeah.
right now. Who do you think you are?
Okay.
It's okay to risk people's lives when it's not your own, huh?
Rat free.
Hey, seeing you guys get close to the edge, Azelfoth, who has been staying quite far behind, let me do a roll real quick. Hold on. He did cross the gap. Okay, he's fine.
Oh,
He just barely sneaks by as the tentacles start to defrost from Wolfram's ray. Okay, over here, I'm fine. Thank you all for making the way. I do sincerely appreciate it.
Glad you were safe with us.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but you know, it's bound to happen when you're coming through a place like this.
Where are you heading to next?
The rest of the party is going.
Wolfram is not.
Wolfram is not moving.
Wolfram is sat.
Wolfram is still staring at Lucille after her comment.
I just don't understand. I don't even understand what you're saying.
Would rather not move when the party isn't at
Lucille
full
says
health.
she'd rather not move when we're not at full health. After previously saying we don't want to, might as well move, even though Wolfram's half dead.
It's
Yeah.
almost like one takes an hour and the other takes 10 minutes.
I mean, if you're gonna say the absolute of don't want to move if we're not at full health, it's
Let me
almost
tell
like
you.
that's only 6-10 minutes. That's nothing.
With
I'm leaving.
with the end of your bickering.
No, not the end of the big one.
Oh, okay. We're still all right. Let me
First
shut
of
the
all-
fuck up.
Lucille,
Yeah, this one's got
then
more to
turn-
say. You
turns
better
around.
listen up.
What is a 17-year-old like you even doing here?
Ew.
If you're If you worry so much about dying, no matter how many times I've already saved you, why are you here to begin with?
Oh, we're keeping score now, are we? Okay, well, should I recall all the times that I've saved you? Or did you forget them all? It's convenient that way, right?
Hey
This
guys.
is such a non-issue. Why are you here? Why are you here? You know we're going to die here anyway. That is the point.
I mean, not all of us fear death like you.
Never
It's
mind.
okay to be afraid, just don't
You're
take it out on the
17, I
rest of
get
us.
it.
Or, more specifically, take it out on me. I get you don't like me, but we would all be worse off without each one of us. Because trust me, I can't stand you, but here I am.
I don't understand what goes through your head. I don't. Why would you come down to a place like this? You haven't even killed anything before, but you're ready to throw your life away in a place like this? You're too green for your gills. You need to go.
Oh yeah, let me just march on back through the nightmare bog and head home. Do you listen to the words you're saying? What are you even talking about? You need to go.
We can
You
go.
sound silly. You sound silly.
We can go
You're
back.
talking about not understanding what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, but listen to yourself. You're insane. We're already here. I'm already here. You don't need to understand me. You don't need to get me in order to put up with me. I'm
Then
not
don't give
looking
me
to be your friend. You don't need to relate with me to be in a party with me.
Then be the good little kid that you are and shut up. If you don't need me talking to you, then don't talk back. That's all.
Oh wow. Wow, very mature of you. If you don't want me to, act that way, you should do this thing. As if my behavior is what turns your behavior the way it is.
Lucille just starts walking. There's no.
Yeah, why don't you look in your own reflection. I almost said mirror. Look in your own reflection.
As Lucille walks off from the conversation and continues onward out of the darkness, you walk into a more natural darkness as you see the moon, or not so much the moon rising, more so the sun setting, as it's a cool 9 p.m.-ish as you step out of the sort of inky black fog that surrounds the Nightmare Bog. And Azelfoff nervously laughs to himself as a side to Juno and Slate. It's like, those two always like this?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if we need to take a breather now that we're out of there, I'm sure we could all do with a quick rest to settle our nerves and, catch ourselves, and then I'll start leading the way, and you can all focus on following me for a little bit. How does that sound?
I preferably would want to get a decent distance from the bog, but I do think rest is good. I don't think traveling at night is the best idea.
Sounds good and fine with me. As long as tension's good.
I will look to the your current encounters on this after your last rest, and with the last time you guys rested being just outside of the bog, there is only, hold on, I need to actually do something that I didn't do last time.
Privately rolling dice.
Privately rolling dice. Let's do it. With the bog counting as an encounter in and of itself, you guys have done 2 encounters, because there was the one of meeting Azelfoff, and then there was you guys going into the bog itself. So you guys still technically have 6 encounters left that you can do, but it's up to you how you want to sort of tackle this.
I would probably ask Azelfoth then, like, while we are rested and some of us are injured, and we could probably use some time to recuperate, how versed are you in traveling through the night if we needed to continue to move for a decent amount of time?
Oh, very much so. These guys are good at two things: avoiding danger and, well, seeing, especially in the dark.
So.
Yes, I am well versed in traveling by night. In fact, in a lot of areas, it's more convenient to be traveling by night. Less likely to be attacked by some of the things that are roaming during the day. Of course, there's always the things that are roaming during the night, but as long as you can see them, a lot of them aren't too bad. And I can see them, so I can make sure to lead you guys out of the way.
That's a vote of confidence for me, at least.
How much farther do we have until we're out here?
You guys have about 8 miles, 8.5-ish.
Something like that.
And how much longer until my immunity wears off?
For treat wounds?
18 minutes. I realize if I click on the calendar, I can see it.
Cool. So could say we take those 10 minutes to take a breather, and then you guys just wait a little bit longer than that, and we can probably call it, wait those 18 minutes. Everybody can restore their stamina with a resolve point, and we can try another treat wounds.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Could do an aid check to help with that.
Yeah,
if you'd want to.
do you think Lucille's gonna help heal you?
I'm not.
Well, I imagine it would be you, so
Well, then who's treating you? If I'm aiding.
no, I'm aiding.
Oh, you're aiding me. Okay.
I think I know my body better than you.
Says you roll a 12. Okay.
I
Maybe
think I
not.
know where my heart is.
Maybe
pointing to
not
the
by
right side of
much.
the chest.
No,
I'm
that's
pretty
where,
sure my brain's down here. Points to his knee.
that's where Wolfram's mistaken. He thinks I'm using traditional, I know how the body works to heal him.
Oh, I should have rolled with occultism. You're right. Hold on, can I read it?
No, I rolled a 25 to heal you.
What did I tell you?
It's with nature. It's a nature thing, not a medicine thing. It's the same modifier, but I think it fits the narrative better that I use nature every time. The story exists how it did its name. 24 health.
Oh
Swish.
my, I'm full.
Hooray!
Making
Like
up
those
for your
one
mistakes earlier.
That would even full heal me.
I like to think that after
much better,
failing to
thank
help Wolfram before, you just sort of stewed on it the entire time that you guys, the rest of the time you were walking through the bog, of how you would actually do it. So here, when it comes to actually fixing Wolfram, you expertly stitch him up. All right. So as I explained before, this Azathoth will take you through 2 encounters worth of movement without having to deal with any of the actual sort of encounters themselves. Let me do some more private rolls real quick, just to get the rolls out of the way. Alrighty. And with that, you guys can move your full speed as well, which I believe with Slate being the lowest movement would be 2 miles.
4 for the 2 slots, or
So there's the 2. Yep, so 4 over the 2 slots. As you guys get to the river, Azathoth scans it and looks for a way to cross, and finding in sort of outcropping of rocks that the water is running over, he is able to guide the party over it with no major issues involved.
Fording the river.
Hooray!
And winding up on the other side of the river, around 2 hours later, Azathoth puts his little rat folk hands on his rat folk hips and smiles at the group. Says, well, I believe with that, taking you across the river, I'm going to spend a bit more time around here and finish mapping the place out. Since our destinations are largely the same, I imagine I'll see you again, just in no short time.
we appreciate the help you've given us.
Yes, very much a pleasure. And he sort of looks over towards Lucille and Wolfram, just sort of flicks his gaze over to the 2 of you.
Thanks for the help.
Yes,
Nods.
Of course. It's dangerous down here, as you all have assuredly found out, and things get even more dangerous when tensions are high. Mistakes are likely to be made. Just make sure in due time that the two of you make up, okay?
Wolfram scowls as he says that.
he takes
He's
a
like,
step.
with disgust, like, you know, when you smell something, it smells like shit. He's like, ugh.
Lucille says nothing, but her gaze is just saying, like, I literally have nothing to make up for.
and both of those, Azulfov puts his hands up and looks the other way and is like, all right, I understand. Anyways, I'll be going. I do hope to see you all again sometime in the future. Happy diving and stay safe.
You too. Take care.
And with that, he runs off. He has left the group in a relatively safe place, as far as if you guys would want to rest. 2 hours later, it is now pretty late in the evening, at almost midnight, about a half hour from midnight.
How long has the adventuring
That's
day
fair.
been?
The adventuring day itself is about half over. You guys have gone through a total of 4 encounters, quote unquote.
I don't mind keeping going if you guys want. It might be easier traveling at night after all.
Well, I can't really see that well at night. Plus, we don't know how much more dangerous it'll get in the nighttime.
I would say you don't really see that well in general.
So I suggest that we probably rest for the night. Take it where we can, because you never know when it's gonna suddenly swap to time.
Yeah. It's already pretty late anyways.
I will attempt to, after our rest, make as many of the anti-plagues as possible.
Question, are our bodies feeling the effects of, like, the time change, or is it just, like, the, you know, daylight and everything? Like, does it feel like midnight for us? Because I thought it was under the impression that it's just, like, you know, noon, basically, you know, 2:00 p.m. for our bodies.
Yeah, that's more so. The time changes aren't really affecting your bodies. Like you don't, like the time doesn't change and you're suddenly hungrier, like stuff like that. But like it just naturally getting later in the day and stuff can also affect your body and so on and so forth. So it's really character to character how you think you would react to it being as late as it is. There's also the dangers that come with, you know, traveling at night, but that's also something that's character to character basis on whether that's something that you would be worried about. So
I think there's nothing more important than a well-rested body, especially in an unknown place. So I'm always in favor of camping early.
Plenty rested myself, but I'll go with the party's decision.
Well, I'm gonna now do it in character because I was updating the stuff about the Inner Rim. Who was holding the book previously, by the way? The Mortician's Journal itself?
Probably me.
Wolfram, did you notice the message Lilith left us?
I sure have not opened. Derek, has not opened the Mortician's Journal whatsoever.
This is about a dwarven air fleet coming in soon.
Surprise!
now that somebody has looked in and noticed it,
Yeah, I was waiting until we finished the Inner Rim stuff to give it there.
Air fleet.
Oh.
Let me read through this for those who are just listening. Was it Nuck or Tix just asked, was that there during our session? Who knows? Smiles. Who knows how long that's been in there? Message from Lilith, Farast 13th, 4724. Hello, divers. It's Lilith. I wanted to inform you of what's happening on the top side. There's been some whispers of a dwarven air fleet approaching from the east. I worry about their intentions as we have yet to see major movement towards the Hollow over the last few years. It's been a largely neutral location, so a large group from a single party is concerning. I'll keep you posted on their plans moving forward, but I suggest you make haste. It's projected that they'll take around a month to arrive. Be safe, Delvers.
I mean, if we're continuing to head downward, we might be able to get lower before whatever fleet is up there, if they have intentions of going down here. But it is concerning.
Well, I mean, it's not like we can really do much about it anyway.
It is true, but if it's an air fleet, it might just be able to descend on its own, not have to send people down on foot. So we may end up encountering it at some point.
Probably. Do any of us know anything about dwarves from the east? Like what their culture is or anything?
Hi, local dwarf from the east.
Are you?
Yeah,
Are you from the Five Kings Mountains, or?
I didn't want to assume.
Yeah,
all.
no, Slate. I think where I'm from is eastern.
I mean, you could have been a city dwarf, like, it could be from anywhere. I didn't.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Are you from a diaspora community of dwarves, or are you from the mountain?
No, I'm from like
Mountains.
You were still largely part of the inner sea. You are not too far off from the inner sea.
Okay.
This is coming from quite a ways off. This is not where Slate is from.
No, I didn't think it was
Okay.
from where I'm from. I'm just more of saying like I am a.
You are
An
a
eastern
dwarf
dwarf.
from the east.
Yeah.
However, it's a little bit farther east than that.
Oh, is this like
You are a
Tianzia or something, or Casmeron?
Those
What
are words
does
that
it
I
mean from the
recognize
east?
for sure.
You can roll a recall knowledge check to find out.
Yeah,
Smiles.
wait, what does she mean by east? What kind of role would this be?
Probably society. That's kind of like the perfect.
We live in a society.
Okay, how about this one instead?
Oh yeah, you can use your lore checks.
lower DCs.
Your lore checks. I will say with the roll that you got, you don't have like a direct place, like a direct area that you can think of where they would come from, but you do recognize that there are some ranges in that sort of direction that they could be coming from. Namely, the World's Edge Mountains, Kothgath's End, as well as Skarmotha Mountains are all ranges that they could sort of be flying their fleet from. This is a little bit of playing into your dubious knowledge, Smiles.
That means you failed the roll.
That means I crit failed the roll, which is even better.
Wait, dubious knowledge is on crit fail?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was just on
Wait,
fail.
Is it on failure?
Yeah, it's on fail.
Oh, you're
you
right, 'cause
you gain a little lie and a
That's
little
right.
truth. Yeah.
Crit fail, I gain only lies. That's right.
Yeah.
I always get something.
Well, because of
Yes.
that, I pretty much gave you what your role.
No, I don't know
was,
what it
but-
is, you know?
Yeah.
When you fail, but don't critically fail a recall knowledge check.
some truth and lie there.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys are taking your rest. Thumbs up. Party vote. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, taking a rest for the evening. We bump our time up by 8 hours. Spend rations. Bump up your resolve. Regain any spell slots that you're missing.
No longer drained. Yeah.
Yippee! Any alchemical items that you had made before wither away into nothingness, into dust. But now you can prep some new ones.
Yeah, I mean, I'm prep some more anti-plague, I guess.
That
Oh,
being
yes.
said, I do need both Oswald and Juno to make me a fortitude save.
With the anti-plague circumstance, maybe.
Yeah, it is 24 hours.
It is 24 hours. That is true. So yeah, with the anti-plague as well.
How much is that?
There's a
+2.
+2.
Yippee!
Is it 18?
Don't care.
25.
Whatever.
Hey, give me-
Don't even matter.
I didn't know Juno could roll that high for a
Yeah.
constitution thing.
Yeah, the bit of unwellness that you were feeling around where you were struck before seems to dissipate and leave your body as you are now feeling well.
Hooray! Power of reading.
The power of reading. Anyways, a new day dawns. You can see the early morning light cresting over the side of the hollow. Let's get into the last of, hopefully, knock on wood, the last of your bog-based adventure. First of all, are there any activities that you guys are going to be doing? Or are you guys trying to just move?
I
We want
personally
to
think
get-
I'm fine legging it. I don't want to stay in here
We're
any longer
almost
than we
out of
need
there.
to.
Get me the
Mhm.
hell out of here.
Alrighty,
No more
then.
nightmare.
That you guys will be moving at your full speed, and let me roll on the Fates die.
I get to see a Fates die roll for the session, possibly. 8!
Hey,
In 8.
That's
what is that?
that's not great.
Let me go. Let me look at that again. What
Eights are
was that
great,
again?
eights are
Let's
great.
just look at 8 real fast at it being
Oh, okay,
bandit
that's that.
every time.
That's
We've
fine.
only seen 1 8 so far, then, right?
It's not that bad. At least it's not the fucking badger.
No.
So let
Yeah, we've
me
only seen one rolled between both groups. So
move you guys forward here. Wow.
yeah, this was the catfolk bandit that oh fuck! This might be the boss bandit.
It could
The one
be.
that we
It
learned
should
about.
be
Could not be.
fine.
It could not
You
be.
never know.
Fine.
It could not be, but it also could be what the fuck is its name? Oh, just quotes scavenger, catfolk bandit. That there's a dangerous bandit on the inner rim. We won't hear them coming, allegedly.
Where you see that?
In the people section of the Mortician's
Oh,
journal.
okay.
Hopefully we get out of this bog quickly.
What do you even think is gonna be in the runes anyway?
I
Probably
don't
way
know.
Down, way down to the next level, probably.
I
I
just
hope
have
so.
the gravitation toward it.
Yeah, I mean, there might be, proof of whatever happened in around this time, what made the Nightmare Bog, possibly.
I mean, the other team has gone to the old pulley, then I don't really want to make the whole trek over there.
Yeah, there. I would hope there's an underground layer to this.
Just taking a very scenic route over.
Yeah, it's only 24 miles to get there.
Surely we'll find another way down.
To be fair, that's only 12 hours of travel, or 12 encounters essentially, because we moved 2 miles, so it is doable in a day and a half to get there.
Wait, what's this area again? Is that like marsh?
It given
Like
that
forest.
Yeah, it's probably.
Forest.
Like jungle?
Oh,
Mm.
the jungle?
Well, I
the
think
jungle.
anything's better than the bog, so.
The jungle.
Not the joingle.
The jungle.
As you guys crossed to the other side of the river, and in fact, as you simply got closer to the river, you noticed the sort of tar-like substance running in the water start to peter out, and once you got to the other side of the river, it is completely gone from these waters, from this sort of bog water. So similar to as before with your very early encounters in the swamp, the water here is not like swimmable water. It's not that deep, but it counts as difficult terrain whenever you are in it. So
Okay.
keep that in
Okay.
mind going forward. And as you walk, you all notice on this center island here that a small pouch and in fact, who has the keenest eyes? Probably Juno with,
Is
Mhm.
late.
I'd say
it
so.
is Slate?
I have 18 and Juno has
Ooh,
17.
true.
Whoa.
Mhm.
So as you
There's
guys
the
are
base
watching,
Gotta keep those herb lookers sharp, you know?
yeah, possibly as you were looking for anything you could stow away in your herb pouch, you notice on this center sort of island a small pouch, probably about the size of a fist, and it is standing out specifically because in the light you can see a small white stone glimmering in the sun.
There appears to be something on that center area. However, we still may want to tread carefully.
Yeah, this looks like kind of the place where those frog people would set up an ambush.
We also
Mhm.
could ignore all ambushes and just cross down here and leave the map if we wanted to.
Greedy are we?
How greedy are we? We did say we were just trying to rush to the ruins. I'd rather not get ambushed if possible, if there is another.
So.
At the same time, though,
Ooh, shiny.
hang on, I'm not playing that character.
You're not the rogue. You
Not
don't
the
need to.
one.
You could always, decide if you want to get a little bit closer to get a better look at it. Possibly try and sort of identify what the item might be, or maybe try to identify any dangers that might be around it. It is up to
Yeah.
you guys how you want to approach this, or if you would rather just pass
We
on
could
it.
also we could also not approach it.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not passing on it. No
At the
way.
very minimum, let's just get a better view of it.
I mean-
We don't need to go grab it.
Yeah, I agree. I like that. I'm curious.
Okay. Move yourselves where you would like to be.
How
I'm just gonna
shallow
move
is this
myself.
thing?
I think it was like
Yeah.
ankle height, like difficult terrain but not swimming.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Yeah. As you all get closer, you can hear in the distance a strange sound that seems to be like the beating of wings. But it's hard to place. It's not as much what you'd hear from like a bird. It's something else.
Oh, it's like a dragonfly.
Or a dragon.
Maybe we'll
You
pass
can
on
always
this
roll
one.
a recall
Yeah,
knowledge to find out.
Yeah, I'll recall knowledge of nature to see if I recognize the sound.
Yes, I would like to as well, please.
Are you also using nature?
Of course not.
Okay.
I am using I want to actually. I'll wait for these rolls to resolve.
Slate, you weren't able to pick up much. And Wolfram, you think that it might be some sort of like fleshier wing. But you can certainly tell that the wings are large with this sort of bassy sound.
Did you say a leshy?
Fleshy wings. So it's like a bat wing or something like that.
Have
Rather
I
than
heard
like a
someone-
bird
A
wing.
wing with flesh on it. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Also-
I'm gonna look at the sky.
yeah. It's like I've never heard of that creature.
Do I see anything?
Ooh, not above. But I'll give you this. To the north, you see something floating, sort of hovering as it flits back and forth. It is off map currently, like it is far off towards the north side.
Alright, guys, I think we should get the hell out of here.
I agree.
Yeah, it seems whatever is out there, it seems to be guarding whatever is there. So
We could take him.
I'm okay.
either or, I'm fine with whatever we decide, and it's looking like a decision has been made.
I mean, y'all can go in there. I am not going towards that center island.
Yeah, I got your back.
Oh, making amends already. Actually, can I take a better look at the center item?
Yeah, you can. Are you trying to identify it?
Yeah. Okay.
You can identify from. It's hard to tell if there's any like properties to it immediately, but looking at it, you think you've seen this kind of stone before, as it sort of it sort of shines unnaturally, similarly to the way that Wolfram's like Everlight crystal shines, but its sole purpose isn't producing light. It does seem in some way, shape, or form to be magical, but you can't really tell the specifics of it from here.
I gotta get closer. Do I
Wow.
want to?
We've taken the peak.
Mhm.
Let's do it.
I don't personally mind. I don't personally mind either way.
Well, Slate's already.
We've gotten a lot stronger since we've come down here.
That
Once
is
we
true.
handle this.
Yeah, Juno, you
We
make the
did just
decision.
we did just rest. I do have crafter's appraisal too, if I want to take a better look. I think.
If you want to.
I mean, I am very curious.
All right, that works for me.
I mean, I could
And, like, then Lucille like starts like raising her voice, is like, "Slay, get back here. We're gonna take a look."
You can.
You're just gonna sit out?
The fuck you mean you can? Are you gonna go out without us?
Oh, I'll wait over here for you guys.
Okay. You don't want to at least
Wonderful.
get a little closer? If
What are you
anything
scared of?
happens?
Flying doors?
We should at least be a little close to each other in case anything happens.
Slay, you do realize it's flying, right? So if it decides to go after the smaller party, we can't get to you as quickly.
My gun
Alright.
can only go so far.
Yeah, 300 feet.
300
If I
million
hit.
kilometers. Yeah.
It is just in the center here.
Let me go for it, Juno.
Okay. I mean, I could.
Well,
Oh,
from his
telekinetic hand. Ooh.
Oh,
Trying to pick it up. Unattended object. Bulk of one or less. Are you trying to grab the small pouch? Or are you trying to grab the stone?
What do you guys think?
the stone. It
The
might
stone?
give us a hint on what to expect.
The stone, please.
Alrighty. I will also say,
I'm
Lucille and
surprised that worked.
Juno, as you get closer here, you can see that next to the pouch and the stone, covered in like moss and mud from the bog, you can see the skeleton of somebody.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
Looks like
That's like
someone
the-
died here.
That's like the 12th one we've seen since yesterday.
Sure.
Some of them even attacked us.
Hope it doesn't reanimate.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you trying to just
I am-
yoink it? Are
I'm
you
giving
trying
Slate
to?
major side eye with that positioning right now.
Are you trying to just yoink it? Or are you going to try to do thievery to pick it up carefully, or?
I don't know if I have the option to do thievery.
I mean,
do
it just slowly.
Yeah, just
levitates
grasp it
it.
and slowly levitate it back.
So I guess when you sustain the spell. Oh, I see. I was getting it mixed up with some of the stuff that rogues can do with their hand. Oh, cool. You pick up the stone and begin moving it back towards you.
Me when
If I
I
moved it
me when I
towards
use
Blade.
pickpocket as a rogue.
What was that, Wolfram?
So what if I moved it towards Slate?
You could.
Wait, I want to
Why would
identify
you-
it though.
Why would you do that?
Because it'd be funny.
I can also
So I think
telekinetic
Wolfram
hand
would do that.
towards myself.
Yeah.
Just hand it over.
Does it go that far?
You do only have a range
no,
of
it's
30
only
feet on
30
this.
feet,
Yeah, exactly.
unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
I'll bring it to
Give
Juno.
it to me.
Well, you put it 30 feet, and then I also go 30 feet.
I am
They shake hands.
on guard.
Oh, private rolling dice. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
As you get the stone closer to you, it drops into your hand successfully. You get it over.
Oh.
The creature in the distance, you don't notice it moving, like towards you or anything. It still seems to be sort
Oh.
of doing its own thing.
We
Hmm.
don't notice it moving. I thought meant that we don't see that it has moved closer.
No.
I would
Um,
like to identify this thing.
Oh boy, crafting.
10
Yeah.
minutes later.
Yippee! Yeah, that does take 10 minutes to identify it.
I'm gonna,
Yeah,
if we're doing
let's
that,
identify
Yeah,
it
let's
later.
move.
I'll like to
Let's move
grab
over.
the pouch as well.
Oh. Here, I'll go somewhere
Read,
safer.
read.
That
Yeah.
feels like a thing you would do without consulting us.
Or with the hand again, as you've given
Right,
Juno
that's
the
exactly
stone.
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Is
Cool.
I'm saying I'm grabbing the pouch as well
Cool.
with my hand.
I identify while you're grabbing that.
No,
Okay.
mine happens way faster than you.
Ah.
Yeah. You reach out to grab it, And as you start pulling it towards you, you hear a jingling from it as you realize that it is a bag of coins, a small pouch of coins. However, as it starts jingling towards you,
Uh-oh.
you notice the figure up the way make movements towards your party. As from the north, a giant dragonfly approaches.
Who could have known?
Oh my god, this is just like Don't Starve Together.
And with that, I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
All right. Our first actual combat of the day. Slate, you are going first. Looks of it.
You could just leave.
I could just leave. However, difficult terrain doesn't take more actions. It just reduces my movement speed, right?
Yeah.
No, I got nothing then. I can't do anything from where I'm at.
Who would have guessed that?
Yeah, I put myself here so that if combat started, we can just leave. But people wanted to investigate.
You don't want to try to move closer or anything? Or...
No, I don't want to end my turn in the water, so I'm fine.
I mean, with 3 actions of movement, like...
Yeah, going over there isn't the point. I want to defend the middle island, but I don't want to go through the water.
What?
The person closest to the creature right now is on the middle island, so...
It's almost like I can walk away from the middle island.
Yeah, no, but the thing's gonna get to you before then.
You go off, Cake.
Yeah,
You can also delay your action. Okay.
I am fine just passing. I don't have anything I would want to do on this turn.
Alrighty, Wolfram, what do you like to do?
I'd like to do recall knowledge.
Let me see that nature roll. Oh, actually, this one also works. That's true.
What are
you looking for?
Saves, please.
Yes, with that critical success, you can get all of them even. You know that its reflex is certainly its highest. Its fortitude is somewhere in the middle, and its will is its lowest by like a several point difference.
Okay. Let me cast a spell. Let me slow it down.
That is
success.
a success.
So half damage. Oh, what is this thing, by the way? Since I got a crit success in my recall knowledge.
Oh, true. You know it is a giant dragonfly.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
How dangerous is that? Like, as far as if you were to quantify it on a scale from -1 to 20.
I will say, as you look at this, it doesn't take much as far as you like thinking about it to realize that this thing is quite dangerous. Giant dragonflies are notorious for being very good predators to things that, you know, are smaller than them. So a giant dragonfly is very, very good at attacking things that are, you know, around its same size or smaller, and it's scary. If I were to, you know, quantify it, Smiles, this would be a CR4 creature.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I'm correct where I positioned myself.
that is very scary.
I don't think so, but
Are you sure? buddy?
you control yourself. But
It's CR4.
Yeah, but you're way over there.
Correct. I don't want to be near this thing.
we are
I put
literally
two
doing
leads.
we are doing a 3v1 instead of a 4v1 with you there.
Yeah, but we could run instead. We can just flee.
You think this thing's gonna let us go?
I
With-
mean, I don't know. We're off the map. It can't follow us, I think.
Us talking, yelling across the thing.
Screaming back and forth.
We could just run.
Anyways, that is your full turn, right?
Yep.
It's now the giant dragonfly's turn. Lucille, this thing darts past you, and as it's flying, it makes a strike towards you. Oh, that sweet attack roll.
That's
Take 9 damage. I will say, since you already sort of had your eyes on it beforehand, if you would want to take your attack of opportunity on it, you probably could.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
if you're gonna go ahead and say it.
Yeah. Generally, I will let you make the argument for being able to on this first turn if you are already like aware of it or know about it. That is a hit, and that is damage.
That is exact damage back.
Trading blows as it passes by. This thing seems slightly injured. It is then going to use its last action to fly over directly next to Juno as it comes up into your face.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
Well, or actually first, hunt prey. And Oswald will bite at it.
A 24!
Oh,
Oh my god! Yeah, that hits.
Let's go, Oswald.
Roll damage. 11. Crunch! Oswald sees it swoop down towards you and leaps into the air and manages to bite at one of its legs.
Kind of just want to shoot at it point blank, and I think it'd be really funny if I missed. Yeah, I'll strike at it with my bayonet.
Whoa.
Never mind. I guess I won't.
Whiff. It expertly moves out of the way as you try to strike at it.
It's because it's so fast, not because you're missed.
Lucille, what would you like to do?
I'm going to sudden charge to flank with Oswald.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh,
That hits.
I'll hit again. To not hit, probably.
Well, you are flanking.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Good knowledge.
Sudden charge and an extra swing. That's going to be the end of your turn. Slate, what would you like to do?
How far is it from me? 80 feet. That means in theory there's a position I can get to without crossing the river that is 60 feet away from it.
Theoretically. Actually, I'm not really seeing one.
You know, if you cross the river, it'll be over here.
Yeah.
How far did it fly when it flew past me again?
60 feet.
Ah,
Seems pretty fast, huh?
Yeah.
it's
Maybe
kind of
not
like
let
it's
it.
a dragonfly, but giant.
Dragonfly? Yeah, that's what the wings are for.
whoa!
I guess I will move slightly closer then. It's gonna be two strides to get there. I don't think I have anything else that I could do because it's all small range. Actually, what's the range on command an animal?
Command an animal.
Yeah, I did it to the slurk before to spit, to help us with the slime stuff. Is there a thing I can do to make this thing flee?
Not with command an animal. No.
You'd have to
The
make
thing
an
I used
impression.
previously then?
Yeah. This thing is not neutral or higher to you.
Oh,
This thing is
okay. Oh,
hostile.
okay.
Yeah, command an
Okay.
animal automatically fails if it's hostile.
Oh,
or
okay. I
unfriendly.
did not
Yes.
know that. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I can't do any one action stuff from where I'm at.
Move again, cast shield, guidance,
I can't do guidance from where I'm at.
recall knowledge, move again.
We already
cast
know
shield.
everything we know. We need to know about it.
Everything? All I only know is saves.
Yeah.
How big is its health pool? Are there any abilities we should know about? Does it have like some kind of poison we should know about?
I guess that is true.
Can it grab us and pick us up into the air and then drop us? Like, this is important stuff.
Yeah. I will roll recall knowledge.
Recall knowledge is so broken.
All right. You can tell that is there something in particular that you're looking for? I'll say.
Like what it can do.
Okay. You notice that on top of what it did before, which was being able to move and attack anywhere during that movement, that if it attacks, it can then use an action immediately to try and grab. And you notice, Slate, that the hands of the dragon, or the like legs of the dragonfly, are particularly good at holding on to things. So you worry that if it tries to bite at somebody while it's close to them, that it might try to snatch them and fly off with them as well.
Got it.
Hold on to your
Mine
dogs.
now, idiot. Takes your hyena.
Yeah, it can grab at us if we get too close to it when it is attacking us. So I keep as much distance as possible if you can.
And with that, we will move to Wolfram. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast a spell.
What kind of spell?
Phantom Pain. Can you please make a will save?
Ooh,
Oh.
24.
Enjoy your full initial and persistent damage. Wait, no, sorry. Full initial damage, but no persistent damage.
All right, roll me that damage. You notice it start to like the beating of its wings gets like the rhythm of it gets interrupted for but a moment, but it recovers quickly.
I think that did something. Keep it up.
You tell yourself to keep it up.
I'm talking to S. And then I suppose I'll just move near Lucille.
That's different.
Well, you do have the stuff. Attack of a reactive strike.
The way my eyes lit up when you are hovering right next to it, like with the
You see me
ruler.
frantically trying to figure out how I could do it with the difficult
Yeah,
terrain.
I saw your ruler like move next to it for a second, and I was like,
Anyways.
Okay, Josh.
Slate
Anyway.
just yelled, "Don't go near it," and it's like, "Oh, let me get closer to it." It's like, all right.
Anyway, steals your dog.
Yeah, it is now the dragonfly's turn, and it is going to try and make a strike towards Oswald. Let me roll my attack against Oswald.
Happy
It
birthday.
can grab enemies. It can grab and pick them up.
he's fine.
We'll be picking them up.
That doesn't hit him. So just
Um,
built different. It's his birthday today.
all right, but what about this one?
Don't care.
Let's go.
Yippee!
All right, but certainly this one.
Nope.
Oswald is able to fend off. I am in awe right now at my rolls. Oswald is able to fend off several strikes coming in from this giant dragonfly's mandibles as they snap in front of Oswald, and he snaps right back, keeping it away from him.
Yeah.
Juno, what would you like to do?
I would like Oswald to strike once again.
Fuck.
Jesus, holy
Dude,
rolls!
Oswald, it's his birthday, man.
It's his birthday boost. All right, roll me that
Birthday
damage.
I'm also flanking it too.
Yeah.
Birthday damage.
Birthday damage. You can tell that this thing is starting to hurt. It's starting to be in pretty bad shape.
I still got my gun ready.
2 more actions left. What do you want to do?
Well, first I'm gonna move myself just a little down here, then lose my gun. Oh, guess I won't.
Goes wide. Damn, Oswald's carrying your ass.
Yeah, well, it's his day, not mine.
That is all your actions. Lucille, what would you like to do? That does
Here's
not
one
hit.
wall.
Nor does that.
Anyway,
It's okay. I feel you.
Yeah, there's not much more I can do with this last action. So
And you could always try to hit again. What are the odds? Oh my god! With flanking, you hit.
Yippee!
That is a hit.
Yeah, let's go.
Roll damage.
AC
See?
is 20 or 21.
It's always worth it.
Oh my god. That hurt. That physically hurts.
All gamblers quit before the big hit.
That physically hurts me. I don't want to be rewarded from doing 3 hits.
Alright, 7 more damage stacked on this thing. It is not looking great. Slate, what do you like to do?
Hey, it's within 60 feet of me. Yippee!
Yippee, yay!
All this build-up for me to miss this shot that now actually has a range of 60, unlike literally every other session before. Thank you, new update.
Yay!
Hey, 60 feet!
60 feet
cool.
Divine Lance, let's go!
19. Yep, that's what I figured.
Flies just wide.
Okay, and then there back.
A level 4 creature with 21 AC. That's crazy.
That seems reasonable.
It's very low.
That's all for my turn.
Alrighty. Wolfram, what would you like to do?
Yeah, this is gonna hurt it
It's big
a
brain time.
lot. I'm gonna light this motherfucker on fire.
A wall of text.
Melee.
Fire.
I'm gonna miss.
You are going to miss.
I think I'll hero point it. Why not? How do
Yeah,
I
why not?
just reroll using hero point and then we just do the thing with it?
Ooh, that
Even
does
do.
make it a hit.
Are you sure it's correct if it's
That's
a melee
it?
attack?
Oh no!
I rolled a 2
Oswald,
on the
no.
D12. 2 on the D12. Oh, poor Oswald.
Poor Oswald taking 1 splash damage again.
Yeah.
Does that spell have reach?
Mm-hmm. When I amp it.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, no. When
No,
I
I
use
don't-
it as a melee attack, regardless of amping, it has reach.
Neat. Alright. This time for sure, right?
Oh,
Oh.
Yoink. Well, not yoink yet. First the damage. Take 8.
Ow.
no, his
And
bone.
then it is going to try and grab you with its
Wait.
as
Did
it
say
as it bites down on Oswald. It tries to tighten its grip
Oh.
with a 22 athletics that is going to beat
Uh-oh.
Goodbye.
Bye, Oswald.
as
We'll get
it
you a new dog.
puts Oswald in its
On his
mouth.
birthday.
It is going to fly 30 feet straight up into the air.
I think it's so fucked up that I was not sure if
can
that
it
was a
do
real
that?
behavior, and now it can do
Yes.
it as soon as I said it.
Oh. It can still move 60 feet even with Oswald.
No, it is going to move 30 feet.
Well, straight up is difficult terrain.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah,
Wow.
straight up is difficult terrain.
15 feet.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. In which case, yes, it will move 15 feet into the air, I suppose.
Does look like it gets sickened by going higher in the air.
Moving upwards in any way whatsoever is difficult terrain. Even if it's
Jumping
diagonal
is difficult
upwards.
terrain.
Oh, interesting. Good to know.
Guess that makes sense. Harder to go upwards than it is down.
Mhm.
Gravity.
That's what it's called.
Oswald is now 15 feet off the ground, Juno. What would you like to do?
I'll reload first.
Mm.
I'll have Oswald try to take a bite at it while he's struggling.
Alright. Dude!
Dude,
Oswald carry! Roll
crazy.
damage. Dude.
What?
it's going crazy today.
Can you,
Holy shit!
can you do that while immobilized?
Oh, is
Bite?
it? Oh,
This isn't immobilized.
It's just
Grab.
grab.
Just
Oh, just
grabbed.
grabbed? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't restrained. Okay, well getting around 15 feet into the air, Oswald bites down, like manages to flip himself around a little bit and bites down on the neck of the dragonfly, and the dragonfly comes tumbling to the ground and
oh,
is dead.
awesome.
Whoa.
Wow.
I don't believe 15 feet. What's fall damage? Like
Well,
in
let's
this-
say he used the dragonfly to cushion himself.
Well, hold on now.
When you fall more than 5 feet, you take bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance you fell.
Equal to
Oh.
you just take equal to half the distance you fell, more than 5
Allegedly,
feet.
yeah.
So 5 bludgeoning damage as Oswald hits the ground.
How?
Ouchies.
How do I do that?
I do this. Oh
Oh,
wait,
okay.
hold on. Slash
5.
R 5.
5.
There we go.
No!
So Oswald gets
Mercy!
gets an ouchie as he takes this thing down to the ground.
But he don't care.
Whatever.
Whatever, don't care.
Yo, birthday rolls go crazy.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
his birthday.
You
Oswald
guys
hit
live
every
session.
single bite there.
That's
Every session is
insane.
Oswald's birthday from now on.
That's
Yeah.
all but one attack. Crazy.
Crazy.
Whose man is this?
Mine.
And with that, the encounter ends.
Hooray!
I still can't
First
believe
time.
that fucking the dragonfly missed
That's-
3 consecutive attacks on
Yeah,
Oswald.
That's actually kind of crazy.
I thought you said this guy was level 4. That was baby.
I wanted
Yeah, for sure.
I wanted to see if I could like lunge attack it from the air because it was 15 feet above.
I mean, diagonal being what they are, I don't think you'd be able to.
No, I just go directly underneath it.
Oh, and then stab upwards. That's funny as hell, actually. All right. Well, with that, you guys have your small bag of gold, and now that you have the chance to sort of look in it, you see that it is a bag of 15 gold, and you have a mysterious stone with you as well.
I'm
I
eating.
will put this unusual object in the stash, and if you guys want to identify it, then you may.
Juno's been barking at this thing to identify it.
Yeah, I just watch me
I'm-
fail. It'd be so funny.
I mean, we won't be able to watch it.
I
We didn't
mean,
roll.
Oh, it is.
yeah. While you're identifying, I think me and Oswald should be doing this.
Hmm.
Probably true.
Imagine losing health.
I assume you're using crafting, Juno.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that I lose health.
During that time, we could also probably heal
Uh-oh.
Oswald.
Without a single doubt, Juno, on
Oh.
closer inspection, you certainly recognize this as the tales of Aeon stones go way, way back, especially when it comes to crafting. You identify this as a pearly white spindle Aeon stone. And I will put the effects of this in here, and it is sitting in your guys' stack.
Immediately.
Ooh.
Whoa.
To avoid damage. Oh, that's cool.
Yep, resistance 1 to void damage, and you heal 1 HP every minute. Yeah.
Does anyone in particular want this item?
Well,
I mean, I think Lucille or Oswald, if Oswald can use it, just because they're the typical melee ones.
Yeah, I'd say the healing is probably not as good on Lucille, just because we're gonna make sure that she's always topped up anyway. But the void resistance is nice for her.
I personally think it would work best on either Oswald or Wolfram, since either one of those ends up missing a little bit of HP between each fight.
Mhm.
It is, yeah. It's also nice for Wolfram because this doesn't specify like vitality or anything.
Oh,
It is just,
That's
Yeah,
true.
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 yeah. So it
Well,
is
it's
a.
always
Going
we
to
just-
be out of combat.
That's a good point. If we wait 10 minutes, I'm full health.
Mm.
You did grab it, so it kind of is yours.
Oh.
I just identified it.
It also means that if I heal someone else during a treat wounds thing, you just get healed automatically
Yeah.
during that time too.
Yeah.
Right.
Anytime the party takes 10 minutes, you just heal 10. So
I will take it.
swiftly make way. Oh, I need to move time forward a little bit for all of the stopping and like identifying you guys did while you were here. And then I can move y'all back to the overworld map. Cool. And did anybody try a medicine check on Oswald? I wasn't sure if that was a thing that was happening.
It's a thing that should have happened.
I mean, yeah, it
Probably
could have
while-
been. It wasn't. I thought that Juno had heal and or heal companion or whatever. It was.
That is like,
Is it in combat or?
actually, I think it's a focus.
They had mentioned it. I didn't hear if that was the thing that they were doing, so I didn't.
It is a focus.
It is a
spell.
focus spell. So yeah.
Yeah, I
But Juno was also already doing stuff during
It's
that time.
identifying,
It was
yeah.
identifying an item. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it then.
So in the time that she was identifying, you could have been healing Oswald.
Sure.
There you
Question.
go.
What's up?
Is the bog in a good enough condition that I can use natural medicine to get the +2, or is it
Yes,
still...
I would say so now. Now that you're in the clearer part of it.
Cool. So just also to clarify, if I say I want to do DC 20 and end up rolling above a 15 but not a 20, I do not get the treat wounds.
Yes.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing.
You say which one you're trying to do
Yeah.
before.
Well, I will do the DC 15 one just for now.
Oh, doesn't
Dude.
matter.
Oops.
That's your second crit.
That's awesome.
Oops.
All right. Roll me the 48.
/48.
You are guaranteed to heal Oswald the Fool. That would also heal me to Fool.
Dude, this birthday buff goes crazy.
Fucking 30.
Guys, let's play only when it's our birthday, shall we?
We can probably get another encounter going here as you guys try to make your way fully out of the swamp.
Mm.
Yep.
You're gonna be just on the cusp of the swamp and the plains. Let me roll Fate's die. What are we looking at today?
No! We did it, guys!
Roro. It's the
One.
bandit.
We can take him. We
Um,
can take him.
No, we're leaving.
Let me prep the encounter while
We can take this.
We can take him.
Why do I hear boss music?
I don't know.
Hey guys, we haven't seen that thief guy that we were told about.
It's
I wonder,
true.
I wonder if we'll get to see him.
I wonder if we will.
Take him.
Surely not.
Oh yeah, we're almost
Surely
out of here.
not.
Of course
Yeah.
we wouldn't.
None of us know that it's an extreme encounter, so we're fine.
Yeah,
It's
what
okay.
are you,
It's
what is
okay. We're
that?
gonna know by the aura of whatever comes out from the other side.
Oh no, it's a champion. It has an aura. Why is every boss in this hole a champion?
Because they'd win.
So true.
I'd win.
Gino wouldn't. She's not hitting anything today.
It's true. Oswald would hit it though.
Oh yeah, Oswald would win easy.
Your party heading towards the east, out of the swamp and sort of just on the edge of it. This being, some of the last little creeks and crooks of bog water before leaving to left in the way of you reaching the plains. Now starting to be in sight as you see ahead of you, farther ahead, the sort of mossy, muddy swamp give way to golden and light green fields of grass as the bushes and the scraggly looking trees also start to dissipate in the distance. However, as you stand here, Slate, something has been bothering you for the last little bit. You've been noticing traces of what seem to be sort of leftover bits from the creatures around here, possibly like shells or molting or something of the sort. Can you give me a nature check to see if you can identify them? You think upon looking at some of the eggs that they are from something large and reptilian in nature. And you worry that with the amount of them that there has been, that there may be some of them in the area as well.
Guys, there's some sort of crocodile or other large reptiles in this area. We may want to hurry through best as we can. Avoid the water as much as possible. Don't linger in it if we can.
Yeah, upon hearing crocodiles, I want to look at the water. Can I see, like, any shimmers of crocodile-like bodies in there?
Taking a close look around, you aren't able to identify anything other than sort of small fauna in the water. Like you see sort of smaller, like maybe like a salamander, like some other lizards sort of around, but you don't spot anything nearly as large as a crocodile, and nor dangerous.
Well, I don't see anything in this water, but we could always just be more careful and go on the shallower end if we need to.
Yeah, we could always, loop around onto this, like down to here, avoiding the water, obviously, but heading towards
That's a
that
good
side
idea.
where we're staying out of the water as much as possible.
Good idea.
You may
Avoid the
start
water.
moving yourselves as you desire. It is as you will. Oh, I stopped it with you guys on top of each other. There we go. It is as you guys get towards the bottom here that Juno, with your elven ears, you start to pick up on something behind and around, like more towards the northwestern area. You recognize it as the beating of wings, except not just one pair, like with the dragonfly. You see 5 large figures from the north and west as you see enter giant flies. Your guys' goal?
That is a bunch of them.
Your guys' goal here is getting to the eastern side of the map. Currently, due to things that were, for the sake of encounter's sake, off screen to the south and north are things that would likely be blocking your path, your progress further. So you're looking to make your way into the plains towards the east. Would everybody like to roll for initiative? So,
You mean Wolfram's shaking hands?
2 on the die.
beginning this encounter, Slate, you were the first one able to go.
Okay. Well, I have a movement speed of 20. Is this area considered 2 spaces of difficult terrain, or is it 1? I don't know.
I would say 1. That first
Okay.
square is mostly mud, so you're fine.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Cool.
Yep, just booking it across the water.
As fast as possible. And Slate, as you were seeing these, and you sort of look to the side and you see the remnants of one of those eggs you were looking at earlier, you realize that you incorrectly identified
Yeah, I figured.
what you were looking at. All
I
right.
can't have 2 critical success natures in a row.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta balance it
Yeah.
out.
I mean, incorrectly identifying something means you critically failed it. So.
Yeah, correct. That's what I'm saying. I can't have 2 good rolls.
Worse.
It is now their turn. Let me start moving them.
I believe in y'all.
The first fly starts its movement downwards, and it ends its movement here.
Oh.
The next fly starts to fly sort of straight down. It's hard to see these numbers. Why are they so small now? As it flies
Oh
down
no.
and gets in
The
range of
birthday
Oswald,
boy.
the birthday boy, as it tries to make a strike at
Oh,
Oswald.
ouchie.
Let me roll damage on that. 8 damage to Oswald.
Just got
And
that
with
back.
that, can Oswald give me a fortitude save?
Oh.
They can grab?
passive fortitude.
Grab goes against his fortitude DC. This is him making a save against a disease, I assume. Well, I know the answer, but I assume. Wolfram assumes.
All right.
It's so nice.
I have made my notes.
Oswald dies in one day.
Next one. As it also migrates southward. Juno, hello.
Oh. Okay. Whew.
As it moves towards you and makes a strike.
This is not
What?
fine. Fuck.
Yikes.
So
I
close.
roll that damage.
Ouch.
Juno takes 8. Roll me a fortitude save.
Oh, this one's even
You're good
worse.
at it. Hey,
I die in one day.
you die in 0 days, actually.
Lucille.
I'm gonna delay until after Juno.
Okay. Another fly. What is this?
Yeah.
Since the closest one. That is going to also be going after Juno.
Oh,
Oh,
It
that
flies.
sucks.
As it flies down.
guys.
On the upside,
I
I'm
might be dead here.
pretty sure it doesn't have reactive strike.
And it swings at you, Juno. Then 11. And then it tries to make a second with multiple attack penalty. And it misses again.
Don't worry, guys. If we stand next to each other, they can't flank us.
Mmm.
And
Bottom of the map doesn't allow them to.
oh. And finally, we have the last fly that tries to bite at the back of the pack and also goes after Oswald.
Oh boy. This is just awesome.
They're all gathered up here. It's perfect for an AoE, right, guys? Smiles.
Ow! Ow!
Oh.
17
Damn.
hit.
Ow!
Oh, just
wait, it-
barely. What's up?
Just barely
If
hit.
it's
Yeah.
if it's the number, it hits.
Yeah,
Yeah, if it
meets it,
meets.
beats it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoops! I rolled again. Whoops.
Let's use that one.
And the 15 actually.
You want me to hit you for 15 damage? 9 damage.
I meant the attack.
Ouch.
I thought I'll
Ow.
take
Oh
this.
fuck! Not this again. Sorry.
Not this
It's
again.
it's hard for me to click on the right token.
The good news is Oswald doesn't have to roll a.
He already has the ligma.
The Ligma.
And with that, Juno, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh. God, I don't even know where to start. Well, first of all,
You could fucking leg it. That's
You know,
where
I
to start.
need
Yeah.
you to get out. Yeah.
I am trying. I'm gonna have Oswald get the fuck out first.
Yeah, he has 40 movement.
That's 40.
And then I'll make him move 40 again. And then I too will get the fuck out of here. And I'm what, 30?
Yep.
So later.
Cool.
My turn.
Lucille, now being after Juno here, what would you like to do?
Give me a minute. I'm gonna toast him.
I
I'm gonna
don't
stay
think
here.
that's a good
I
idea.
think that's a great idea.
Well, I'm gonna let my actions speak for what you should do. I'm going to first walk over here.
I mean, there's 4 of them right there. How much health could they possibly have?
And then I'm going to lunge stab this one.
Oh.
Ooh, lunge.
That's cool.
Oh my god, 31! That is a crit!
Holy
What
shit.
the fuck?
This is Reesarm is slashing, right?
Yeah.
Or is it slashing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Bristol. You swing this thing out, and the hook catches the fly in the eye and takes it to the ground. As using the full length of the polearm, you kill this fly.
Nice.
That's a big swing. In fact, actually, I'm take a hero point for that.
Hell yeah.
That was huge. This is cool
Hero
as
points
fuck.
Hero points for rolls. Let's go.
It's not just
My
hero
favorite
points
kind
for
of hero
rolls.
point.
You took
Yeah,
the
yeah.
risk to do that, and I am rewarding you taking the risk and being successful.
Anyway, we're still retreating. So I'm going to end my turn next to Juno.
Can you do that with this being difficult terrain?
Yeah, because I was
And
right
this,
here.
what about the square you're in being
The
difficult?
I was
square,
right.
the square you're in would probably also be difficult terrain since most of it is water.
Then I would have to. Then I would have to end out like right next to Juno. Let me check. So I was right here. No. All right, I'll just be here then.
Okay. Wolfram, what would you like to do?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
My
What?
time has come.
His best. He's doing
Oh,
his
boy.
best.
Hold on. There's a universe here where I get these guys in a cone, and I think this is it right here.
Oh, awesome.
Right? 15-foot cone, 15-foot
I
cone.
mean, you could just make them.
Doing it from that bottom square there. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that should hit all three, I think.
That doesn't catch all of them. In fact, it only catches the 2 on the bottom.
There's a universe here where
I don't think you can catch them all because the distance between the bottom one here and the top one here is
It's
like 20
20.
feet.
There's a 20-foot line between them, so.
Out of there. Get out of
But there's so many of them
Guys.
here, though.
I think getting 3 is fine, but you're not going to be able to get all 4.
I think getting 0 is even better.
I also think getting 0 is even better.
Yeah, but I could just kill them all right here.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, that's
I mean-
2d6 fire damage against the flying enemies. Obviously, will not
Where
have
was
a
I
high
at right here?
reflex save.
Fine. What's my speed? 25. Perfect. Let's sing a spell as I go.
You can get behind me.
Here we go.
Roll me that attack.
Oh.
You see that it tries to nimbly fly up, like fly out of the way of that attack. However, most of the needles still certainly connect. Roll damage.
So it has nimble dodge. That's what I just heard.
Yo.
I also heard that.
Low roll.
5 whole damage.
5 damn it. It could have been 12.
Could have been.
3 targets.
Slate, what would you like to do?
Should we? Are we all just making an immediate run for it?
I mean, if you're unsure, you could always delay your turn. You know.
That's Slate is asking. Are we all making a run for it? Doesn't- any sort of invitation for you guys? Yes or no?
Seems that way.
We're running. I don't know about Wolfram.
Oh, sorry, it'd be in here. I'm literally behind you.
You can be behind me from the enemy instead of throwing some pocket dust at it.
Yeah, but look, it's bleeding.
I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna see if Lucille gets mad at Slate for wasting time.
Juno is just hunched over, hysterically laughing at the situation.
It would
I think we can take these guys, though. I'm not gonna lie.
be. It's if we get off the map, we are safe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the
Cool.
east side.
Cool. I'm gonna battle medicine him real fast.
Oh, Oswald?
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice. Roll me that treat wounds.
15.
Whew. Cleared it. Roll 2d8.
7. And then with 2 actions left, hey, back up full. With 2 actions left, I have 80 movement speed, and I think or 40 movement speed, and I think I'm 35 away, 35 up to the edge. So Slate's just gonna heal and then run off the map.
Yeah.
I don't know if I actually should run off the map or not, but I don't know if I need to be
Implied.
moved off or something.
Yeah, I can move you off here.
Okay.
You're just gonna get
I didn't know.
flashbanged.
Yeah, I didn't know if me being out there was like an issue of like there were going to be like hidden enemies from the south or
No.
something.
I think even if you do move there, it doesn't show like any of my things that are out there because it didn't show them earlier when that happened. Smiles.
Okay, I know I said that we were retreating, but you didn't have to be the first one to go.
Yeah. Also
I-
keep in mind like what I mentioned before. Once you exit, like it was a while ago, so I'll reiterate it again.
Oh, yeah.
Once you leave the edge of the map, it is considered you are fleeing. Like you are actively running away.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my god, you
If that-
cannot re-enter.
If that's
Yeah,
the case,
you
then I would
cannot
not have
re-enter.
gone all the way off. I would have stayed at the farthest point that I can get without leaving.
Okay. Then I can drag you back.
Yeah. Just heal Oswald and then get as far as away as I can of like staying here as a support if needed. Yeah, I forgot we cannot return once we leave.
In fact, you have the movement to where if you wanted to be like up a spot, so you're not like blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
then
can
you
do
can.
straight lines or stuff.
Cool.
Keep the exit.
Slate's playing goalie. Then with that, the flies. First fly to go, and it is going to try and move towards Lucille.
Alright, let me go ahead.
Holy shit!
God damn.
That is a crit.
Oh my
A
god.
crit.
Nice roll.
Yo.
What does this look like? What do you do?
I'm.
Let me
what
stop
I'm-
yapping.
Alright. What I imagine is Lucille is busy like arguing with Wolfram about getting behind her. And then in the middle of like the argument and like seeing Slate go all the way back, like she hears the buzzing, locks in, turns around and just slashes directly where the fly is gonna be. Like clean
Awesome.
straight through. Like locked in.
Clean through. And I mean, realistically, when you swung at it, like it would have had like it was here moving to here. Or like here moving to here. So like I imagine you hit it like at the distance and its body falls to here, like in movement.
Oh, that's even cooler.
Next up. Second to the bottom. Wolfram. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, remember when we said we were running?
Does
I
a
want to.
24 hit.
Yeah, but it doesn't crit.
Doesn't crit. Let's go.
Close.
Wolfram, why didn't you just react to
Why did
Oh,
I?
fine.
That's the,
You did it!
Yo.
Good job, Wolfram.
that's the wrong button. Hold on. How the fuck did I? Why did I do that?
It
Gaze
roll
that
a
can
24
kill.
against itself and crit.
Why does? Is that,
Had line of sight of
I
Lucille.
must have clicked the wrong fucking thing. Jesus. Anyways,
I, d-
Feel more reactions. How can we
I
do
don't
that?
have scared to death yet.
4 damage.
Killed it with your mind.
No biggie.
Ouch.
Bonk.
That's nothing.
It's almost all of your stamina. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What was that? What's that movement?
Oh my God.
You have
Paper
18
skin,
stamina,
glass
Lucille? What the
bones.
hell?
That was all of its
12
actions.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah, I have high constitution.
Wow, it's almost like my character's built to tank hits.
I want what you were having. What? Then why aren't you taking these hits?
Next
I don't know.
up.
There's some weird nerd in front of me right now when I said to get behind me.
Dude, that's not a very nice thing to say.
Hi.
Also, probably not true.
Hi.
Good thing you have that stone. Wolfram.
Good thing you decided to level up Dex, right?
True.
Yeah, I would have crit.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Is that a
take
hero
8
point?
damage.
Is that a hero?
Ouch.
Let's
Also,
go.
don't you have to do like the fortitude save or whatever?
No, I
Uh,
succeed on those automatically.
Oh.
let me take a note real quick.
Now you have Ligma.
with the ghoul gout.
The Ligma ball. Ligma bog.
Oh,
Ligma bug.
Dude, is that the tweet you sent this morning?
I was rolling
yeah.
when I saw you guys fucking doing that shit. Okay. It is now Wolfram, the last fly's turn, and this is the one that you hit. It wants you as it comes up behind you
but you can't have me.
and tries to strike at you.
That's right.
Oh, you're
Ooh.
Nimble. Like, I can nimble dodge too.
I think it's less Wolfram nimble dodging and more having a hard time getting in with the other two biting at you.
These MFs are in the way.
It is now Juno's turn.
Help.
What? Oswald, get the fuck out.
Honestly, I think we take these guys.
Yeah, Oswald's at full health now. Yeah, he's good to go.
Wait, how close does he have to be to Howl?
right next to them,
Adjacent.
adjacent.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's gonna.
Not worth
go.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
It'll be like
chances are
where-
significantly higher after our start. Yes, I agree. However, this is still probably a severe fight at this point.
I mean, if all of them hit you, ouchies. I'll be next to where Slate is, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
And then I move 30, and for funsies, I'll take a shot. Never mind.
Goes
Awesome.
wide.
Sorry, guys, I tried.
Good try.
Putting the fail in girl fail today.
It's
Real.
better to fail from 40 feet away than failing next to them.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Also,
Juno's got that festivity brain because
Because
she
of-
knows it's Oswald's birthday.
because we still killed those two, it is essentially block of enemy, block of us. So we
Yeah.
don't have to worry about enemies fucking us up mid-turn.
I'm delaying my
Oh.
turn again.
Huge. That's permission.
It's
It's not permission.
I'm waiting for real to my breath. Oh my god. It's not permission.
Make some saves, coward.
Yes.
Oh, can I
Oh.
unleash my psyche first? Yeah, I'm gonna do that first.
You're so
Yeah,
lucky
that
you're
is a
in
free
battle medicine range.
action.
It does give me a extra like +1 to damage. Huge.
Yippee.
You're so lucky you're in battle medicine range.
I'm also in death range.
You're so goofy, Derek. All
He's
right, what are
making
you
some
doing?
Like saves. I've
He did-
cast
he did
the
breathe
breathe
fire?
fire.
What's the cone?
I wave my hand over, behind me. Oh, the cone is all three of them.
Oh, is it from like the bottom right corner, like
Mhm.
out? Okay. Save. Save.
Success.
26.
Oh.
Success.
Save.
26.
Damn.
Success. Damn.
Roll the
Almost
damage.
like-
Damn.
It's almost like they're very fast insects. Since
You're nimbly dodging it.
Oh my god.
3 damage to each of
Another
them.
low roll.
3 damage. Lucille, since you are now last in the order here.
all right, well I'm gonna target the weakest one, which I think is this one.
That's right. Oh, did I crit?
A 23. That does not crit. Certainly not. And it is still flying, hanging on by a hair.
Bro's got 1 HP.
So that's like 3 plus 11 plus what was the other one? 5. So it does have like exactly 20 HP.
Nice.
Anyway, well that didn't hit.
Sure didn't.
Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine. You and your
Ah.
18 stamina.
Slate, what would you like to do?
I'll take one step closer. And yeah, I'll Divine Lance, I guess, at the corner one. 11.
11 does not hit.
And that's it. That's all for my turn then.
Woo!
Whoa.
Back to fly territory. The bottom one here is first going to approach Lucille.
I won't react. I'm waiting for the weak one.
Ah, I see. And then it takes
Patient.
its first strike at you.
That hits.
Ouch.
Barely. Dang.
Seal has to fortitude save. Oh,
And can
no.
you also roll me a fortitude save? Alright. It is then going to make a second strike against you.
That hits.
Like 7 damage. And that is the end of its turn. It is now this fly's turn. As it moves in towards you, biting at your heels. Going to roll its first strike.
Misses.
And its second strike.
Misses.
Swish! At 20 AC, doing you good. And finally, the weaker one approaches.
Instant.
And yeah, you are able to hit it, even as it tries to dodge out of your swing. This one dies as you swing down at it, taken
What's
out of the
the-
air.
That
Juno,
sounds
it
right,
is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, boy. Reload first.
Oh boy!
And I will move the edge. And then I'll take a shot at this one. Oh boy!
Let me see that. Oh,
I'm doing so good today, guys. It feels
I
great.
think you should let Oswald attack.
Yeah, I think
Like,
you're also back in.
you see this this fly as you take your shot at it, dodge around the bullet, and then move up towards the rest of the group there. In fact, seeing as you
Whoa.
are the one who shot at it, it
Oh.
makes its way towards the party. That
Ow,
is the fucky
hey.
that I forgot to
Yeah,
do before.
Whoa.
That feels accurate.
That looks good.
Hey, Juno, what the fuck?
My bad.
Firing a cannonball next to my ear and then bringing the fire?
Wolfram, what do you like to do?
I didn't crit.
Sorry for this.
No! Oh, no!
Oh,
Burns Lucille.
well.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, it's still splash damage. So does it still do 1?
Wait, it still does the splash damage?
Isn't that how splash damage works?
I think so.
Does Lucille also take that?
I believe
Splash.
so. Yeah.
Great.
You're welcome. You're just trading your health for his.
Lucille, it's now your turn. What do you like to do?
So, retreat this way, and then lunge strike.
Whoa.
Lunge is getting a lot of value this session.
Strike.
Ooh, a miss.
So it's 17 AC. Damn. It's an extreme encounter. Fuck it. We reroll.
Yeah, you have that extra hero point.
2
and
hero
everything.
points.
Sure.
Whoa.
23.
Nice.
That is going to be a hit.
Is that a crit because of flanking?
No.
No. 10 damage. Alrighty. Slate, you're face to face with this fly. It is
Sure,
looking
yeah.
pretty hurt.
Yeah, part of me just wants to punch it a few times, but I feel like that's not gonna do a lot of damage. I mean, fuck it. We'll see what happens if I use my scimitar a few times to hit this thing. 16.
That's so
It's a
funny.
shame there's no flanking.
That if I was flanking, you
It's a
would have
shame.
hit.
Do we take hero points away for that error in
A 16 does not hit. And as it nimbly flies out of the way,
It has nimble again?
new round.
Round.
Oh, it gets at the start of the round.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Oh,
Wow. It's going to fly over to your side.
okay. Is it still my turn then?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is not considered. It's not within 5 feet of me, right?
Yeah, it is. It's right next
Yeah,
to
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that is still considered 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, I don't know if there's gonna be map for this. If I. Oh, I do. It's cool. That's cool. 14.
14. Woo! In which case, it's now the fly's turn. It is time to fly. And Wolfram, this one is flying towards you.
Not if my friend gets it first.
But can Lucille kill it?
Phil isn't your friend.
But possibly?
You managed to get a hit in, but not a kill, as it takes its first strike.
Oh, that hits.
Let me roll damage. 9.
I'm done.
Oh god.
Dying 1 as Wolfram hits the ground. It is then going to swing over towards you, Lucille. Actually, I was going to have it use both strikes on you to begin with, so I think it makes sense if it would still.
What? Bring it on.
Well, it's not a crit, so that's good. You're only dying 2 now.
As this thing continues to try to strike you while you are down.
No biggie.
And you move to above it in the turn order. It is now the fly that's over by Slate. And Juno and Slate, since you were the one attacking it, it's going to try to attack you.
Oh no!
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, that hits. Ouchie.
7 damage.
And then, fortitude save?
Yes, please.
Yippee! I'm gonna hero point that.
We all have some sort of disease.
That is a 9 on the die, so that is a 19 plus 6.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
That was a 25 instead.
The hero point rolls. Mm. You don't feel anything take hold. However, it is now going to try to strike you again.
That misses.
Ooh. It is now going to try to strike you again.
For sure. That also misses.
Cool. In which case that is the end of its turn. Juno, what would you like to do?
Can I like swap spots with Oswald?
For
Or does it- or
strides,
does-
you would have to walk around.
Okay. I whistle at Oswald. Oh boy, I guess I'm not hitting shit today. But you have. So, yeah, chomp down.
Let me see that attack. A 20.
Oswald never misses.
Oswald.
That is going to hit.
It is his birthday today.
It's his
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Roll damage. So 7, which thankfully is still enough to kill this thing.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Oh, precision immune? Oh, it didn't have the mark on it. Never mind.
Yeah, it wasn't hunting prey. You have 2 more actions as Juno.
I'll reload. And I'll shoot the other bug.
Okay.
Surely I'll hit something, right?
Hey!
Okay.
That is a hit. Roll me some damage. You notice that it tries to fly out of the way of that hit, but it still gets hit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Awesome.
Plunk.
Think.
It mostly rolled out of the way, but it hit like a stray leg.
Lucille,
Raised it.
what would you like to do? That is a hit. That is damage. Hold on. It still flies in front of you.
Not
God
anymore.
damn.
Roll damage. Yeah, it's fucking dead. It had 2 HP left. It's fucking dead.
And then I'm going to take off one hand and battle medicine.
Juno shouts out, I participated!
Wow. Just does that automatically.
And then the 5 HP, which is enough to, in this emergency, bring Wolfram up off the ground.
Hooray.
As your eyes dart back open and combat ends.
I guess we could take him in the end.
Yeah.
At least they were more spread out though. It didn't have to be all at once.
I think if
So Lucille, as Wolfram is like opening his eyes again, like extends a hand out. I wasn't counting before, but let's call this one.
Wolfram's just staring at her.
Come on.
I nor he knows what to do. And he'll look
yeah.
away, like kind of shamefully, and then take her hand. Thanks.
Lucille just like closes her eyes and stares away. Is like, we don't get along, but you are right that you are very useful to have around. Just get behind me next time, okay?
Hey, somebody's got to take those hits.
I'm gonna ignore that.
I think next time, Slate. I think because you have the burning breathe fire, right?
Yeah,
I think next time, if we catch a bunch of foes like that, the 2 of us can burn them all together.
Possibly. They seem to be able to move a fair bit, though, so I don't know how well catching them in cones would be. Hey, we cleared our second elite encounter.
We're
And-
just that good.
We don't run from anything.
In those 2 actions, and that one reaction and action, I guess, you turned it from what would be an extreme fight to, what is this with two less? To just over a moderate fight.
Ooh.
Baby
Wow,
fight.
skipping the hard level immediately. That's
Yeah.
I just want to reiterate to the team, they very easily could have also just double nat 20'd us, and
Yeah.
it would have
Oh.
been fucking painful.
yeah.
I don't want to fight extreme encounters
I mean,
regularly.
listen, I did what I was supposed to. I made it to the edge and waited for y'all. I was fine.
I think we can talk about that later,
Yeah,
but I think you jumped the gun a little too quickly. I respected it, but the execution.
I asked if we were running. You said we were running.
Anyway,
But yeah, it looks like the planes are here now, so we have a few days travel probably, or not a few hours travel, and then yeah, whatever those ruins are about.
As we move back to the overhead map, you guys stand after, probably getting away from what you can now assume is a fly nest, taking steps and stepping into the plains. You get to see in the far distance, you can see hints of, actually, that's still pretty far. You probably can't. You can probably see like in the far distance, like a ruined, like a spire that stands a bit taller than everything else. And you can sort of see throughout the plains that there are some larger like rubble and rocks that are sort of break up the grass throughout. But congratulations as you make it out of the swamp and into the northern plains.
Level up?
No, not quite yet.
finally outside of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a breather now that we're no longer in the swamp.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
And it just reaches the grass and flops face forward. Ah, grass! Lush, nice grass!
If anyone else also wants to take a breather and or treat wounds.
I think we're all at full on health.
Huh?
Not you.
Get in 9 minutes I will
Yeah,
be full.
he heals.
Oh,
up.
in 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So by the time we get to the next encounter, he will be fine.
I mean, not even that. As everybody takes a breather here,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
heal that, 10 HP.
Before we're done taking a breather, I'm done. I'm already full.
Cool. For those of you who use battle medicine, please make sure you are keeping track somewhere of who you've already used it on.
Yeah, don't worry, I know.
Cool.
Ooh,
Step
do we
into
hear
the
our
plains.
reward?
Your reward.
For clearing an elite
For the
encounter
extreme.
again.
Yeah.
We live.
You do, in fact, live.
Last
Thank
time
you.
one is
That
on the die,
sucks.
but I don't know what we would get from this one.
Our
Dying
leg
two
was
for
magically
nothing.
cured!
It's okay, we can wait till next session if you need to.
Maybe we level up,
And the last half hour doing is just a level.
you do not level up. We already know how leveling up works in this. Slapping you on the wrist. I don't want to give too much, but I will give something. Give me a number on the fates die.
Hold on. Can it be one we don't know yet, guys? Let's be
Well, I mean, we
careful
don't know any of them technically.
here. Okay. True.
I mean, 7 would be the one. I think we know what 7 is, but it's also been that, like, there's been a few things.
5.
No, we know what 5 is. Don't do 5.
I'm okay with 7.
I think 7 or 8 would be the ones I
I'm
care
thinking
about.
like 7 or 3 or
What if we
8.
say 9? Is there a 9 on the die?
Yeah, cannot bear knowledge of if there is.
Oh yeah,
where does the die go?
what is the maximum range of the die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can
If
that be a
it's
thing
8,
or
then
no?
can we ask something else?
Well, no. That's
No, I think
Is that what you're actually asking? Is that your,
I'm done with
is that
that,
your-
I think it is
actually.
more important to know what the numbers we currently know about are, rather than learn if there's a 9 or a 10 possible.
Actually, I think that's a good thing. I think I'll take this and run with it since it's not as big. I will say there are the Fate's die is a D8.
Okay.
There are 8 sides to it.
Do they
Okay.
ever change in what a side means?
Who knows?
Oh. We got a critical success on our
Upon exiting the bog and sort of taking a second to relax, you guys get a better feel for what fate has in store for you. As I give you that information, and now let's take a roll on that 8-sided die, shall we?
rolls a 9.
Can't wait to find out next
What-
level down.
Wouldn't that be
it's wait-
fucked up, right?
for every
It
time
changes,
that
the die size
you add
changes
plus
as we go
1.
farther down, but we'll figure it out.
It's because Wolfram asked it, so they're dubious knowledge.
6.
Lore.
Lore.
A
Allegedly.
6. A 6 indeed.
Was a slurk last time.
And it was a desert another time.
True.
Sandpit.
And the other group has seen a flock of blue jays, the edge of the hollow.
Okay, let me first
it's
move.
fine.
Is anybody doing any activities for to ask for?
Nope.
You guys just hoofing it.
No, but
Activities
Yeah.
are
fast as
bait.
fuck. True.
Just hoofing it.
Our first session or two, we tried activities, and I feel like it never did anything. Well, scouting's nice, I guess.
Hmm.
+1 isn't that bad.
As you guys continue forward, you start to notice something as you guys are moving, and I'll say it's probably, I mean, it's more than likely Slate who starts to both see and sort of feel something. And as you are looking around for your herbs sort of passively as you walk, you notice that there's not a lot of small fauna in this area. Like, normally you'd think you'd be seeing maybe some snakes, some rabbits or something. Any kind of smaller creatures that would be slithering their way through the grass and such. This area seems to be fairly devoid of life.
How did we? Yeah, we did see small fauna in the previous area because there was shit in the water. So, concerning.
Do you have any idea why that might be?
I mean, can I roll? Oh, yeah, never mind. Wolfram will do it.
Well, you can still do it.
What kind of lore is this? I think-
Master lore.
I mean, can you link? Actually, I'll just look at it for Lore Master, because I believe you're supposed to choose something with it.
Am I?
Me-
Here's what it says. You're trained in lore, which can be used on any topic, but only to recall knowledge.
Interesting. So it is just super lore. Okay, never mind then.
Super nerd, you mean?
Probably upon hearing Slate mention something about not seeing anything, you ponder as you walk about why that might be, and the easiest answer is there's something much larger, or at least larger in the area, or maybe several somethings that have possibly chased away or even worse, sort of killed everything in the area. The other thing would be if a sort of force had sort of pushed everything out. You do know there's something larger at play here that is causing this. You also worry upon finding some bite marks on something, that the way that the wound sort of festers is reminiscent of the undead.
Oh. Too bad we don't have a cleric.
Yeah.
Yippee! That's the information that you gain.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a shame I'm not. It's a shame I'm not
Funny-
trained in religion.
Yeah, if only there's a way to like lash up their vitality or something.
Hey, I have that cantrip now. I used it and then got drained because I used it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got drained after I used it.
You did?
Yeah, I attacked a creature and then they attacked me back and I got drained.
Oh, because they attacked you back. That's something
Because I used
different.
it. Well, I could have done more damage with something else. I could have done an AoE thing.
Okay. Let's get you an ounce closer, and we'll see what the die rolls, and we'll decide if we're going to cover it now or later.
I was all for the 6.
Yeah, that was all for the 6.
Nice, alright.
Yeah, we're in Undeadville.
2 miles closer. Another
Right.
hour passes. As it gets close to noon. Let me roll on this die.
7.
Hey, that's one of the things we were thinking about, asking about.
Yeah, it's been typically okay for us.
We'll see.
The worst that happened was me getting kidnapped.
Well, yeah.
And who's to say that was even that bad? Smiles?
That's what I'm
True.
saying.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm the only one to get kidnapped. Slate doesn't know that, but, you know.
I mean, you were the only one who got kidnapped.
No, I'm saying me as a player knows that someone else has been kidnapped, but the other group doesn't like to report things.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that because the other group doesn't like to report things.
It's true.
Damn, there's some haters here.
All I'm saying is, I go to like update every single monster we encounter, and I have not seen a single other person do it.
They
to the other group.
literally did it from the last session. They
I
had
guess
new
there's a
stuff
board
in
now.
there.
There is a board. You are correct.
Anyways, as you guys are walking, more than likely on guard slightly after learning what you had learned before, you see in the small distance in front of you, probably like somewhere around 100 feet, 150 feet, as you guys are hustling, there is a large vase, as well as you can tell that it's sort of strapped to somebody, but you can't really tell, you know, who or what they are.
Heading towards us or away from us?
Away. They're like in front of you guys. More like you sort of caught up with them.
I heard vase, and then like I blinked out for a second. And there's a person in front of us.
Person carrying a vase.
Yeah. Okay.
A giant vase.
Interesting.
Like giant meaning like person sized, or is it bigger than the person carrying it?
It's like slightly larger than the person carrying it, or maybe around the same size as the person carrying it. I'd say.
Okay.
You're really heavy.
Very large. And it's very easy to make out amongst the sort of grass as he towers above it slightly, as you know the creature smiles.
A creature.
What do you guys like to do? There's an unknown person in front of you.
I mean, it's not immediately hostile.
Yeah, I assume we also hostilely approach it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Sure.
Be on guard, but not
Yeah.
hostile.
Cool. Does somebody call out to them?
The silence is deafening.
Yeah.
The no one has charisma in our party group.
Hello.
I don't want to roll diplomacy.
I'll do it. I'm not scared.
you
Do tell.
you
You
see
there.
them stop, and they turn around and possibly expecting someone of flesh and bone. Instead, they turn around and you get somebody of only bone. As you see on the other side of the vase is a skeleton.
Sans.
Pots.
They
How far away are they?
are probably about 100 feet away right now. They see your party, and you see them stick a hand out and sort of like wave it a little. They seem slightly on edge.
I'm gonna do a silly little dance to
Okay.
make an impression.
What?
All right. You can make an impression. I mean,
I hope
I would
not.
say you can just do it with diplomacy. That's
thank
fine.
God.
Holy shit, dude! He thinks your dance is so cool. He thinks your dance rocks. As you, what does your little dance look like?
What's that thing? You know when people do like the, oh my god, it's the spooky scary skeleton guy.
Yeah.
Want it to be that Wolfram just does 2 crouches and waits for the other person to also crouch twice, like the Minecraft one. Just
Yeah, that's it.
doing your little dance, checking the waters. They immediately start walking over, their large vase sort of rattling on their back, and you hear their bones also rattling as they get closer. And you can see that they have like a light in their eye holes, and like the inside of their skull is sort of like dark. And they set the pot next to them, and they do a sort of dramatic bow at you, rewarding your wonderful dance.
I'll bow back.
They reach down into the vase, and they pull out what looks to be a big sign, and you see them take some writing utensils out of the vase as well, and they start scribbling on the sign, and they flip it around, and it says, "Hello, fine adventurers. How are you today?"
Makes Lucille a second, but like, oh, no vocal cords. I get it.
Now that they're right here, I would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
What?
Wait.
I'm gonna react. I'm gonna reactive strike that manipulate action real quick to try to lightly tap, aka punch Wolfram.
Okay.
For immediately opening up hostilities.
Attack is a critical hit, and the trigger is a manipulate action. You disrupt that action. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Roll the punch Wolfram.
Motherfucker.
Awesome crit. So roll damage for one.
Yeah, hit me with the next shot.
You killed him.
Okay. We'll say you take half of that. I'll just say you take normal damage.
Which is still all my stamina and 1 HP.
As you go,
Meanwhile, 11 damage next
It
to
was
the
interrupted.
skeleton.
It's
it was interrupted. That was a crit.
No, 11 damage next to the skeleton.
Oh, next to
An
the
explosion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the grass.
Yeah,
And
it's like the dizzy insta kill, you know.
You just push the spell away.
It's this.
No, Wolfram, you go to focus on the skeleton that has walked up to you, and as you are about to cast, Lucille punches/pushes you, and your strike misses as the field next to the skeleton erupts into flames, starting a small fire. Immediately, you see the lights in the skeleton's eyes grow really, really wide as he looks to his side and looks to you, Wolfram, and looks to the rest of the party, and You see him reach into the vase again and pull out what looks to be a wand as he casts Drench, putting out the fire that is next to him. And as he puts the wand back into the vase, he looks at you again and grabs his sign and flips it around, and it says, "So much for hellos." And it has a couple dots and a question mark.
Lucille
The sign
has
says
like
this?
Yes,
Lucille
the sign
has
says this.
Wolfram. Lucille has Wolfram like at arm's length right now.
Yeah,
like,
I imagine
on-
Lucille is like holding Wolfram back as he's fighting to like beat the hell out of this thing.
Lucille is from Absalom, right? So she
Yeah.
knows that skeletons, even though they're very rare, are actually people. Probably has seen skeleton citizens before because Absalom is a really big place.
It's true.
And she worked as a guard.
It's not likely,
So-
but it can happen. There are certainly some strangers walking around Absalom, and being a guard, yeah, you've probably seen at least one.
It's not that I don't know he's a person, it's that he shouldn't exist.
That is not your call to make.
Turning away from Wolfram and Lucille, who flips the sign again over towards Juno and Slate, and the sign says, "Do you also want to kill me?"
Oh no.
I will say I have seen hostile skeleton in the past, but unlike the previous ones I've encountered, you're not immediately harming an innocent person, so I'm willing to converse with you.
But what you are is an abomination. I mean, you should be dead.
Like the bolt?
You should be finding solace in your afterlife.
He flips the sign over again and points it towards you, Wolfram, and the sign says, "Yes!" with an exclamation mark.
I don't know, he seems pretty happy with what he's doing with his afterlife.
Well, I can send you there. We're trying to wrestle.
Juno walks over to help
Attempting to
Lucille.
break out of the grab. Hold on. What is that? Unarmed attack, I think?
Damn, you're good. You're good with it.
I think that beats your fortitude DC.
Yeah.
Let's go. It breaks out of the grab and lunges at the skeleton.
You see,
I have another reactive strike. I can make it way
It's
worse,
true.
you know?
I imagine from this point, Wolfram is. Are you just trying to like punch it?
Anything
Alright.
that he can, yeah. At this
Okay.
point, until there's a
Alright,
reason
then.
not to.
Okay,
I'm going to reactive strike again.
as you are sitting, well, hold on. As you were sitting there, like taking swings, I imagine like the pot or the skeleton, excuse me, is like
Oh, no.
stepping back and like taking steps back away from you and like walking between your punches and your explosions, like trying not to get hit, and then flashing the signs towards the rest of the party. It says, "Well,
Yes.
well, I would like to be able to do business, but if this is going to keep happening, I will have to take my wares elsewhere as I make my way towards the ruins."
That's where we're going.
We're
Yeah, well-
also going... Hold down for a second, will you?
I understand if you do not want to do business given the state of how he is acting. It is unfortunate that we would not be able to do business with you, but your own safety is, understandable in this situation.
How dare you be so pragmatic? Come on, help me with this.
He flashes the sign again and says, "Perhaps another time then," and flips it again. "When your friend isn't so," flips it again like this.
Wait, what? One of the sides just says, It's
Yes.
I fucking love it. Also clarify, is he writing it all, or is he just moving the sign and the words are changing?
He's like quickly scribbling and then he flips
Okay,
it.
Okay,
It's like
it's
a
not-
big ass extra sketch. That he like.
Yeah, you do notice he's never like erasing it. Like,
Oh, I love this guy. Fuck, I wish we could have talked to him.
Can I like rope Wolfram's mouth? He doesn't have to speak, so we can talk to him.
I mean,
want
I haven't been
tie
talking
his
that much
limbs
anyway.
together. Tie his limbs
Yeah.
together.
I wish
The
we hadn't learned what we learned
Psychics.
about vitality healing, because I would have just, healed you and then knocked you out again.
You can.
dude. I mean, you guys can always try to hold Wolfram down or something. I mean,
I'm
Juno
I'm
and
not the
Lucille
one-
Can I
together
tie
are
him?
pretty big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Juno
can I-
and Lucille can do that. I will attempt
Anyway.
to target skeleton if needed.
Where is Grab again?
Yeah, what do I roll?
For the,
Strength?
What happens if he's
it would be
grabbed? Like, what-
athletics.
Athletic. Oh, even
Oh, wait.
better.
Grabbed is the immobilized condition.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but Wolfram broke free from it a second ago.
Yeah. It's,
What
you can't
is-
use actions that have them move. Oh, okay.
What is your fortitude DC, Wolfram?
Well, Wolfram has a +4 to fortitude, so I'm assuming 14.
Okay. Cool. Then
Down.
both Juno and Lucille grab Wolfram and probably at that point, like, take him to the ground. Like,
Dogpile.
the skeleton stops and puts a hand over his chest and looks to you, Slate, and sort of nods, flips the sign, and it says, like, few, like, written out.
Amazing. This guy.
Thank you for that. I understand that at least the rest of you are sensible.
So if we do see, we are heading in the direction of the ruins as well. So if we do see you there, hopefully our friend has calmed down a bit by then.
He's a stubborn one.
The way my trade goes, you can choose whether to do either a risky or a safe deal, and then you put whatever you would like to barter. Oh, welcome back, Wolfram.
Now they really killed him.
Yeah, my computer did not like whatever you just did.
Both Juno and Lucille rolled a successful grapple against you.
Oh my god, you killed me.
In fact, I believe. Oh no, never mind.
No,
That's
I
looking at
think
the wrong
DC
thing.
is
No,
14,
that's crit.
so...
Yeah, no, there was no crit. I was looking at the wrong number. But yeah, both of them rolled an 18. So,
Oof.
either way, it's a risky or a safe bet. You put an object in. If you choose a safe, something of the same value but different, you will be able to take out. And if you choose risky, there is a chance that the value will be either halved or doubled.
Oh, interesting.
Gambling!
Gambling! Let's go gambling!
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling!
So
Risky,
you're
risky,
dead.
risky.
Well, we can't
So you-
do gambling because Wolfram's trying to have a little tantrum here.
So, question is Wolfram Catholic? Is this a double heresy with gambling?
Is
Is
Wolfram
gambling
Catholic?
a heresy for Catholics?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, but he is a Pharasman.
That's basically a Catholic.
That's basically Catholic.
Yeah, sure.
I think technically, for Catholicism, gambling is a sin if you do too much of it.
It's like alcoholism.
So true. So yeah, anything that if you would like to do this, you can take something that you have and toss it in.
Hell
It is up to you. You could also
he's
just not.
letting us.
Yeah.
He's letting us do it now.
Yeah, he's talking specifically to you, Slate, because
cool.
the rest of the party is occupied.
What sort of things are people normally putting in? Like, is it anything can come out of it and anything can go in, or is there restrictions?
They shrug, and then point to the sign again, and as they flip it, it says, "As long as it's worth gold."
Take a quick look at the party and see that they're all preoccupied. There's part of me that's like, I could put in one of these scrolls that I haven't been using
It's true.
and possibly get something decent because they're each worth 4 gold.
Mm.
But I don't know if the party would approve of that.
I mean, it's not up to the party right now. It's up to Slade.
So true.
It's also literally your items too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also like using a scroll in combat sucks, it seems, for me. Like, there's so many actions to do it. I do not have anything I would want to necessarily put in currently, but yeah, it's an interesting idea, and I would definitely, if I see you again, I may take you up on it. But unfortunately, I think this is something we will have to deal with. So I do not want to keep you here longer if this one is going to endanger you.
they they flash a smile, and
I'm not
they
endangering anyone. I'm setting them free.
they flip the sign again, and it says I understand the qualm your friend is going through. I also do not necessarily wish to be here, but unfortunately, I am.
Do you not wish to be here? In terms of the hollow, or currently here?
They tilt their head and then flip the sign again, and it says, not so much here as a place, but here as how I am currently.
Oh.
The situation I'm in.
Hmm.
But alas, flips the sign again. This hole is supposed to grant wishes, supposedly. Another flip. So here's hoping I can solve this predicament of mine by reaching the bottom.
I hope the best for you.
Another flip for you as well. And with that, I suppose I will take my leave. Let your friend know that I also wish to be taken care of, but I have to do it my own way.
That's understandable. Also, I didn't catch your name, just in case we run into others who have met you. Just seems like you are. I assume we're not the first person you've offered this service to.
They shake their head and flip the sign. I've offered this service to many adventurers, and in fact, most have taken it quite well. Although a few have been like your friend here, or simply seen me as another undead and tried to take care of me. But my name is Pot. At your service.
Nice to meet you, Pot. I'm Slate.
And since I forgot to, let me do this for y'all. I forgot to show you what Pot looks like. Wow!
Yeah.
Look at this fancy
dapper.
little man.
Dude, how could you try to kill this guy?
Yeah, he's
Oh
so
my
cool.
god, it's a
He
dapper
is so
skeleton.
It's
It's not made by
literal,
Dapper Skeleton, though,
Literally
surprisingly.
him.
literal dapper skeleton, but
Yeah.
not dapper
Yeah.
skeleton.
This
Yeah,
was made by Boats. This is a community-made NPC.
Let's
Wow.
go boats!
Mhm. I had to
Um.
hold back my excitement when you said, like, I heard large base. I'm like, it can't be him. He wouldn't show up in our session.
And he did.
And he did. And with that, Pot grabs the vase from the ground and settles it back on his bony shoulders, and gives you a slight bow, and goes on his way. Also towards ahead of you all. In fact, you see that taking a glance back over towards Wolfram, he takes something out of his pot, and drinks it. Somehow you see the liquid like disappear, like it doesn't fall to the ground. And you see him take off at a lightning pace.
Oh, what's your favorite?
But,
Why does
yeah,
everyone have
potion
these
of
potions except for us?
Expeditious retreat.
Everyone has that potion somehow.
It's a good potion when you're a salesperson.
Yeah, you still and Pot have now had that.
And then they go. And with that,
Let go of me.
finally letting go of. Did I move you guys the correct distance?
Yeah, we should be like 2-ish miles from it. No,
Let's see where.
Yeah, we're like 2-3 miles from
It's
it.
over
now.
2. Yep. Means next session. It looks like you'll get there.
Yippee.
As Wolfram finally breaks free of Lucille and Juno. How does this situation, how does this wrap up?
So we were dogpiling, so I get off.
I mean,
However.
the threat is over.
I am the danger.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised nothing else is said.
I think Wolfram's just pouting at this point.
I don't think there's anything that I could say, really. So I just choose not to.
Gotcha.